Hey, good evening, everybody. Today we're gonna be playing more Cry of Fear. I'm really just trying to get through with this game because I've been playing it for so long, and I know it's not a particularly popular type of content I do, but I've been enjoying it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Get rid of the text, and go ahead and ask how everybody's doing. How everybody's doing this evening. If everybody's been having a nice time at home. If everybody's excited for Thanksgiving and my video that releases soon. And I guess I have to figure out what the hell I'm doing in this forest and what that is. It said watch out for the trees. Those things fall from trees. Oh, I don't know what type of tree am I looking out for. Is it a specific breed of tree that has ladies that fall from them? I have a feeling there's not really any like secrets in this part of the game. Evil Richter be like Richter part-time. Funny story about that. Oh. Yeah, funny story about that. I'm hoping I am not getting fired for missing too much time at work. POV Logan Paul. That's fucked up. Alright, how do I get past this lady? I guess I don't. Okay. Alright. So can someone explain to me what's the deal with this lady blocking this path? I guess I'm not supposed to go this way anyway, but this looks like where you're supposed to go. So why are there so many lanterns? Did someone walk through the fucking forest and just put down a bunch of lanterns everywhere? And I guess hang a bunch of jump scares like that. There's another door. Where? What's up, Barney? Sorry if I'm a little less energetic this stream. Oh, here's the new door. Just been got a lot on my mind. Life catches up with you fast. Oh, this looks like a good place to go. Sounds like a good place to go as well. Oh yeah, you guys don't have desktop audio. Do an update on Bad Water videos 2009. He has new videos. No. No. I'm not gonna do that. At least not right now. If he gets fired, he'll become Richter full-time. I would absolutely love to do YouTube full-time, but I need to get a Patreon set up if I want to have dreams of that. Why not? Because the ARG is going to end soon. And also because I would feel weird making 2 follow-up videos on one ARG. The ARG is going to be over soon, and if I'm going to do a follow-up video, I'll just wait until then. And then I'll also get an interview with the creator of the ARG, because they agreed to do that. Oh. That is interesting. Oh fuck, okay. Is this... Okay. Oh fuck, okay. So, oh, fuck. No good. Oh. I kind of just lost my sense of direction from getting flanked by that door. if I go... Oh, you can't go indoors. This is such a weird thing. What are you? Why are you doing a handstand, bro? What the fuck? Good evening, Habibi. Oh, what's up, Belstead? Did you get a new profile picture? I think you did. Or maybe I just never noticed that before. Thank you for the 50 Swedish krona, and good evening to you too, man. Thanks for always showing up to the stream. Thanks for your contribution to the channel. It means a lot. Alright. Was I supposed to fall there? Yeah, new profile picture. It looks snazzy, man. Oh, my frames. Computer can't handle gold source rain. Hey, Richter Overtime, where are you from? So, I was born up north. I don't know how much biographical information I should give out. People get crazy on the internet, but I was born up north in Northern America. Yes, you were supposed to fall? Okay, good. That was a little doctor man. I guess I chase him. Okay. What is this? Hospital? Oh, a mental hospital. Very fun. Hey, Richter just joined. How's life treating you? Not that well. Not that well as of recent, but it's alright. I think things will be straightened out before the end of the year. See, when I start my Patreon, I should give my my sob story. Make everyone feel bad. Give me free money. That's what all the other YouTubers do. But, it's not like my life's in danger, so... I'm here for the live cream. Yeah, welcome. I mean live cream, I mean... Alright, I'm gonna assume there's not anything in any of these rooms that's important. There's a bathroom. This hospital is based off a real hospital. Isn't the entire game based off of a real entire city? Rumpel just made a fucking a fucking game that takes place in his hometown. What is that? What the fuck? Richter, are there golden brown stains in your underwear or not? Golden brown? No. No. There's no stains in my underwear. You can ask your mother. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Just kidding, just kidding. We respect our viewers. Good evening, lads. Welcome, Shuulathoi. You're an advisor. That's what you're called. Not a Shuulathoi. How long do you game? I don't know, man. I don't have an answer to that one. Now, how did I miss this door? Good lord. I'm really not here. Mentally. I guess I'm going through here now. What the fuck? There's a video on Andreas' channel where he explores abandoned mental hospital just like this with meth heads screaming in the background. Wow. Shuulathoi is the canon biological name and the name of one of the songs released by Kelly Bailey. Yeah, I know. It just feels weird whenever someone tries to call him that. What is that? Is that a flashlight? Okay, do I not need the lantern anymore? Does flashlight run out of battery? How does this work? Some type of puzzle? Okay, so... Oh. I guess I solved it. Now I locate the doctor. The Shu-Ula-Thoi, yeah. Alright, I guess, we're live streaming. Not live streaming, but we're, dual wielding a branch and a... We are live streaming. We're dual wielding a flashlight and a branch. I guess I go up to that elevator. Hopefully I don't get spook scared by jumpy monster. Upstairs. Hey. Right. Fire doors are sealed shut. The Shu-Ula-Thoi. Is that not how you pronounce it? Ooh, bowling. Ooh, I love going bowling in the mental hospital. There's something strange about Dr. Purnell. Glock magazine. Why can't I go bowling? Oh. Alright. Whatever that was a Glock magazine though, so can't use it in this. Hey cousin, let's go bowling. Very true, very true. I guess nothing here. Soap? Somebody dropping soap in the bathroom. Very unfortunate. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna try. Oh, hey, I don't have ammo to deal with you. Okay. Why is it giving me Glock magazines when I have a P2, 3, fucking whatever the hell that's called? Am I supposed to have the Glock right now? I don't know where I would get it. Bowling balls. Alright, I guess I don't need to be here. Alright. Richter with the P228 into mental hospital though? Yeah. Alright, what the fuck, man? Dude, what a dick. What the fuck, dude? I got a Glock. I guess I don't need both of them. Go take that syringe. And I guess I'll use the syringe. Because I don't have a lot of inventory space, and I have a feeling I'm gonna need this branch. Alright. Sorry for all the doon. Okay. Oh. Should I take this? What are you? My syringe. Shotgun is useless, don't pick it up. You can do this in the final stretch in under 2 hours, but seeing Richter's past live streams, I doubt I'll be able to do it in one stream. I'm not doing shit the rest of the evening. I might try to beat it today. But, I would be sad, because I started this stream very unenergetically, very, bored sounding, and I wouldn't want my, final stream to open like that, because then I'm disappointing everybody. But I've just been having a long day is all. Yes. Oh. I've got one guy saying not to use a shotgun, so I guess I'm not going to use a shotgun. Okay, those fire doors are sealed shut. I mean, it looks cool. It's probably fun to use. Yes, take it, you need the extra firepower, and then another, don't take the shotgun. Okay, well, I won't take the shotgun then. I don't think there's anything in here. Some interesting graffiti here. Okay, back up to that, elevator. You'll need the shotgun for a fight later on. No, don't. It's like a whole argument in my chat. I don't know. Richter over lime, Richter over crime, Richter over dime, Richter over slime, Richter over mind. Wow. I thought that the whole point was I needed to power this elevator. I guess I'm going upstairs instead. Oh, hey! Hey, guy.
What the fuck do you want? You're crazy.
Come closer.
I'm close enough. I can't. There's a big fucking gate in the way.
Yeah, true.
That's why I want you to come closer. I'll ask you.
How?
I need a gun.
You got a gun! The subway. The guy you shot. Remember?
I want a new gun.
Look, just open the gate, will you? I'm tired of all this.
No. There's a new gun in the bowling alley. Get it for me. Now.
If I do, will you open the gate for me?
Yes, I have the key right here. Go and get it.
Fine.
Okay, so I need to go get that P228 or whatever I dropped. I left that in the bowling alley, right? I don't really remember where, but... Oh, there it is. Alright, so I guess I dropped the branch. Fine, you don't need to, but you only have a secondary once, and your ammo... Once your ammo is done, you'll be stuck with it. Oh, hey. Hey, man. I don't appreciate this. Hey, guy. Yeah, take the fucking gun.
There's no
Right to the audio cut out. Can you fix that? Why is the audio cut out?
Now, give me the key.
Thank you, Simon. I'm glad you confessed. Now leave it down. Here.
Oh, what a dick. What the fuck?
Crazy bastard! I'll kill you!
Do you have the key? Did he give him the key at least? I guess I should go back and get my other gun. Or my branch. Fuck! Damn it. Oh shit, I have like negative health. That's so dumb. Oh, I need a fucking syringe. Was there one down there? I don't remember. I remember there being a spare. I believe there was a spare syringe somewhere. I was just gonna say don't give him the gun. Why does it matter? How many endings are there? Does everything affect the ending? Oh wait, I wasted that syringe, didn't I? Oh well, I got the branch. The gun. Did you kill the carcass boss when Sophie killed herself? You mean when the girl, like, fucking waltzed off the edge? Yeah, I did kill the little guy. 4 endings. Interesting. I'm gonna assume I'm not on track for the good ending since I got shot. Key. What does this key go to? Staff key. Telescope? Oh, I can use it. What the fuck? I can't see anything. Where am I looking? Window? Is there a purpose to this, or is this just to fuck around? We have people spoiling in the chat. Yeah, probably. I'm not reading that much of chat right now, though, so I'm not super worried about it. Where am I supposed to be looking right now? Find Jupiter in the telescope? Jupiter? Like in the sky? Is that possible? The doctor has locked the door. Is this not... Okay. So what door does that open? Quick call 911. Wait, try calling 911. Is this gonna like insta-kill me or something? Because I haven't saved in a little bit. Alright, everyone keeps telling me to call 911. I don't even have a phone. Oh wait, on this? Okay. So I definitely have to do something with this, but I don't know what. Because I don't... It's really small. Richter, can I spoil what you need to do? Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I got the staff key. What does that go to? Do I need to go run around in the actual full hospital more? For numbers. Where does the staff key go to? Okay, that was not nice. Good news though. Got a syringe. Does this take me back up to full health or to almost full health? Oh, you dick. Of course it wouldn't be actual full health. You need to find a tablet with Roman numerals on it. I think you may need to put 2 pieces of it together. Once you have it, you need to drop it and call the number on the tablet. Oh, fuck. Come on. Oh, I just used that fucking syringe. So rude. So fucking rude. That was my fault for not reloading, though. Shoot the chainsaw guy a bunch, then shoot the eye on his back, Giovanni. What? There's a chainsaw guy? That makes sense. I guess I go up again. I go up. Is there anything up? Oh, you're you. Alright. I gotta save. Locked with a keypad. I don't have a keypad. I'm assuming that's where I need to go, though. Okay, maybe the staff room is on the bottom floor. Or is it at the bottom? You need to find the staff room? I'm looking. I'm looking. Was that down here somewhere? Have I been here? I don't think I've been down here. Oh no, this was the generator room. I have been here. I just forgot. Okay. Someone just rip ass. Back up. Fire doors. This was the bowling alley. Basketball court. Was there something in the basketball court? There was these doors. Well, got this syringe I can use. Okay. There we go. So where is this? A mental hospital with a bowling alley? Yeah, I don't get it. Go back into the bowling alley. I don't think there was a staff room in here. It's just bowling alley, like locker room or whatever. Yeah, so I guess it's not down here. The people wearing straight jackets are the pins. Wow. Fire door sealed. Yeah, there's nothing down here. I don't think, at least. I couldn't find anything. Are you a staff door? That's locked from the other side. Glock ammo. Gladly take that. What's that? Simon has a shotgun. Why doesn't he just blast the doors hinges off breacher style? That's a good idea, actually. I probably would have tried that if I was in his scenario. The door's locked. There's a sign saying staff quarters. Okay, I guess I finally found the staff room. And chair. This is a sitting room. The staff must throw wild parties in here. Oh? Well. I'm gonna reload even though I'm dumping a little bit of ammo. Just because I need to have more ammo in the mag. I can't even sit on the toilet. What a fucking sham. Okay, so the door locked behind me and then... I guess I have to drop my whatever syringe. Go down the toilet Super Mario style. I would if I could. I would if I could. Whoa. Please leave me alone until after the experiment. Very true. Alright, I found a tablet. Stone tablet, like Barney was saying. Come on now, man. You're better than this. You're Richter, HRU. What does that stand for? Is that how are you? I'm, chugging along. Could be worse. Doing okay. Alright, well, I found this. Combined with that. Pick the Glock back up. And I guess, you don't have to carry that tablet all the time, just drop it in the telescope room. Okay. Interesting idea. What game will you stream after you're done with Cry of Fear? I don't know. I'm not sure if there's enough, interest in these streams for me to want to, like... I've gotten a lot of comments that are like, why are you shitting up my, YouTube feed with, your streams? But I know that people who tune in the streams enjoy it. I try to interact with everybody, you know. There's a nasty voice crack. I'm only 18, still get my nasty voice cracks. Wait. What the fuck? This happened twice. Love your streams. Glad to hear that, some kid. Alright, now what the fuck am I supposed to do with this tablet? Piece together from two halves. 5117 511-73896. 511-73896. 511-73896. 511-73896. Oh my god, I actually got it right. I didn't think I was gonna get the number right the first time. When you eventually get to playing Fear, I want you to play it on the hardest difficulty for extra pain and fun. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Okay. $8739. 8739. That's probably the code to that one area up there. $8739. I'm gonna save just in case things go bad. What's through here? I'm in the attic. Oh no. I know what this means. If I use this syringe, will it bring me up to max health? I feel like that would make sense. Like if I'm already have a good amount of health. No? Alright. There's a boss battle up ahead. I could have guessed that. The game doesn't give you supply drops like this very often. Well, I get the feeling... Drop the branch, man. That was what I was going to say. I get the feeling I'm not going to get much use out of this branch, so I'm going to pick up some syringes instead. Oh, am I going to fight the doctor? Oh, that would be kind of cool.
There.
Oh, yeah, you do. I've seen screenshots of this.
You're so fucking dead.
Very true. I guess I don't really need to. So, how do I kill him? I don't get it. Yeah, fucking taste of his own medicine. Shoot him in the dick. Oh, fuck. Ow, fuck. Jesus. Does a good amount of damage. You need to pop one of these already. Be aware he has invincibility frames when he's moving place to place. Ugh, that's cringe. Gotta be good at pre-firing. They should give me just like a fucking grenade. Oh, what the fuck? He shot me from around the corner. Fun fact, the Doctor's voice actor smoked cigarettes and hit himself with a belt for his pain sounds. The voice actor for the cops also did this. What the fuck? Why? Just moan into the mic like everybody else. I appreciate the, where did he go? You have to appreciate that kind of effort and care, though. Dedication. Is this like the final boss? Don't cross, game is scripted to kill you. Kinda figured. Come on. Oh, you fucking shithead. What the fuck? Just peek out and let me shoot you. Hey, get fucking capped, buddy. GG easy. Not the final boss?
Kills by itself
Oh.
won't make you feel better. You have to do something more than that. I recommend that you try a new modern treatment called cognitive therapy.
What's that?
Well, it's a set of exercises you do. A way to forget the past, all the bad memories and anxiety you have. Are you interested in books, Simon?
I don't know. Why?
Alright. I just wanted to find out. Because I want you to try out something. I want you to write a book. A book about how you feel. Do you think you can do that?
You're getting the true ending, so this is
I
not the last
guess
boss.
so.
I'm getting the true ending? What does that mean?
Try.
The good ending? Is there even a good ending? This strikes me as the type of game that wouldn't have a good ending. Oh, yeah. Not gonna lie, that didn't look very good, but it was satisfying anyway. Only safe at home. Pop this. Oh, I get my gun back. Backdoor key. Revolver. He has a revolver? Can I get the fucking revolver? That would be cool. What gun is this? Is this just the P3, whatever? Can you dual wield them? Oh, are you joking? You got a dual wield system and you won't let me hold two pistols? What the fuck, man? Alright, backdoor key. Oh yeah, we did it. Pick up the Doctor's upgraded pistol. That's better than the Glock. Fuck, where did I put it? Inventory full. I put it like inside of him. By a lot, yeah? Okay. You can dual wield them? It wasn't letting me. There's my fucking branch. Okay. Gotta think about ammo, remember that. Alright, I will. Second most powerful gun in the game in front of the revolver. Well, I want the revolver. That sounds fucking cool. Oh, fuck, I forgot. This area is dark. It was bright like a second ago, though. It was kind of weird. What? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Power ran out, but then it went back. Where's the back door? Was it daylight out? Ooh. Nice. There is a new game plus. Maybe I'll play that. I know I've shit on this game a lot while I've been playing it, but I have genuinely been enjoying it. This the back door. Should I go back and get the other gun too? I guess I can, so why not? I'm really mad you can't dual wield though. What a missed opportunity. Oh no, you can! What the fuck? It was not letting me. It was not letting me dual wield a minute ago. That's fucking awesome. Oh yeah. It's probably not very useful. Can't wait for the remake Scream of Terror. Yeah. That would be the sequel rather. Don't dual wield, your accuracy is terrible. Yeah, I could have guessed that, but it still sounded like a fun idea. I forgot. I need to go one more floor down. Going back out into the forest? I kind of don't want to do that. Oh, it's bright though. I think this is the first time it's been daylight in this game. House. More revolver rounds. I don't have a use for that. Could you tell the plot by any chance? Well, pretty clearly none of this is real. I don't know what they're talking about with, like, a book. He's gonna recover from his trauma from his car accident by writing a book. Ooh. This is interesting looking water for gold source. This would be like a Resident Evil 4, get on the boat and have to fight some big fucking weird monster. What the fuck? What? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? I'm using a boat in Gold Source. Alright, now I gotta give credit and props for this. I've never seen this done in Gold Source. What the fuck? Bro, we are paddling. We are paddling through a lake, or I think it's a lake. Where am I going, though? No, this is peaceful. It's very interesting for Gold Source. Stream is freezing up a bit. I'm sorry. I need to get better streaming software, but OBS is all I've got right now. How much longer do I have left in this game? I was thinking that Doctor Guy would be the final boss. I mean, you've been chasing him all game. No, just clapped him. I regret what I said before. Richter is probably going to be able to do this in one stream. Okay. There are definitely no jump scares on this section. Well, what if I told you I don't believe you? You're very close to the end of the game. Okay. Impressive how they could program a game as good as this in an engine as primitive as Gold Source. Well, Gold Source isn't a bad engine. At least not to my understanding. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. This is like pleasant atmosphere. This boat scene actually doesn't have monsters or anything. Alright. Richter, maybe turn around to see where you're going, just a suggestion. Was that an option? I didn't know you could turn around. I was moving my mouse, it didn't let me. Rich, are you high? Why does everyone ask if I'm drunk, high, or like on fucking dentist gas every time I stream? I'm just slow, man. Just slow. Alright, oh, shit. Hey! What the fuck, dude? What the hell? Dude, what the fuck? I thought this was a peaceful part of the game. You guys lied to me. I'm getting bum rushed by a bunch of, like, God knows what the fuck. Do I even go this way? Is it worth... Oh yeah, I do. Gold source is just outdated, but that's okay. Well... I love how you say WTF. What do you mean? I'm gonna save ammo on the cool new pistol. The boat scene was peaceful, now it's back to action. I can see. I can tell. Oh, fuck. You guys said there was only one water part in this game. What is this shit? Where am I even going? Bro, I'm drowning, bro. What the fuck? I'm gonna die. What the fuck was I supposed to do there? What? Cry of drowning? Yeah. Cry of... something. Can I, like, jip this? No, I can't. Alright, I'm gonna assume I don't need to use all the ammo. Kill all of them. When there are ragdoll animations in Gold Source, the modder had to use Blender to make ragdolls and animations. Sounds about right. People do crazy stuff. I heard they are making a remake of this in Source 2. Probably not Source 2. Probably like 2013 branch Source. Come on now. Okay. There we go. You have to get to the hole. What does that mean? Hey man. What the fuck? I thought I reloaded. I heard the remake is in Unreal and Unity. No idea, man. I've only talked to the guy who made this mod one time, a long time ago. It's actually before I even had a YouTube channel. Not Source 2, the only modder with access to Source right now is Gary Newman, the creator of Gary's Mod. Yeah. And yeah, no money for Source, so they're using Unreal. Okay. Alright, Richard heal? I don't have heals. Oh, there's holes. Oh. When there's light brighter in the water, there's a hole. Yeah, I didn't realize that. That makes things more doable. Come on, what the fuck? No, go up! Bro, this is... What the fuck, dude? What the hell? I was swimming up and it wasn't letting me. What a scam. What a fucking scam. There was heal syringe by the manhole. No, go up! Oh, okay, so at least this still operates under Half-Life 1 rules where you regen health you lost from drowning. That's good. Wait, where did I come from? I don't remember. Hopefully not this way. The devs of this game plan to remake Crypher in the source engine, but due to lack of funding, the idea was scrapped. Save! I'm gonna hope I'm done with water. Not this game's strong suit. Alright, what spooky monster is gonna jump around a corner? What is that? Oh, hey, what the fuck? Hey, man. Not cool. Not cool. Not fucking cool. Alright. So, I didn't pick up the key. I'm gonna assume I don't need the Glock anymore, and that I was supposed to have a free slot. Did I drop the Glock all the way down there? Yo, Richard, extra time with them game overs. Wow. Give me this key. I don't know where a sewer key is. What door? Okay. You don't need the flashlight, actually? Well... Oh, shit. I guess it is daylight out, that makes sense. So wait, what door do I want to open? What door am I opening? I'm gonna go rename the stream to Finale so that I can get extra people to join. Finale in the title. And hopefully I can actually live up to finishing it today. Oh, I accidentally closed the chat pop-up so I couldn't read it. You can get Glock again later, don't worry. Alright. The door is now unlocked. Okay. You can get Glock later again and some extra weapons. Well, that sounds pleasant. Sorry about that. Adjusting stuff with the stream. Did you find the MP5 during that playthrough? There's an MP5? Ooh, it's like actually bright out. Oh, I'm at Kirkville now, my hometown. I hope everything is okay here. What are you, a fucking idiot? Have you learned nothing? Of course nothing's gonna be fucking okay. Although actually it's bright out. I feel like a very long time ago he should have realized that nothing is okay. And that clearly none of this is real. Yeah, fuck it. The interiors are destroyed, so clearly this place is fucked up too. I doubt he's gonna go home and just like talk to his mom real quick. Just look around, it's easy to miss those weapons. You missed the save? Fuck, I'm probably already messing stuff up then. Stream lag, I'm sorry. Revolver rounds. Do I need... Where is the save that you guys are saying I missed? This is what the typical Swedish neighborhood looks like? Well, it looks pretty nice. This doesn't look like a scary bad neighborhood, I'll tell you that. Go in the red house. Is that the red house? In the red house. Okay, here is the save you guys are saying I missed. So I'm in Kirkville. This is Simon's place. Richter, Simon talks when he's at his home. Okay, we're going to his house. Modern American zoning laws unironically make designing livable neighborhoods like this impossible. Alright, so, dimbeak, you wanna join the call, bro? You wanna join the call, buddy? He's really out of place. This guy is, like, very out of place in this, like, nice suburban neighborhood, you know? Rich, did you know that the building site in the game is actually based off Rumpel's dad's company? Someone said something like that. It's kind of weird. Ring me up. Alright, let me see what I can do. Okay. Hello?
Ah, yes, Mr. Overtime.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's me.
Ah, I've been watching your stream, my dear boy, and I
I've
must
seen
say,
you.
you're doing a wonderful job at this game. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. So, how have you been, Mr. Dimbeak? When is your next Half-Life tutorial dropping?
Well, you know what, Richter? I wish I had a good answer for that. But honestly, with politics being what they are, it's getting really hard to get the resources together to make another mapping tutorial.
Okay, I understand.
Now that being said, I've got plenty of ideas.
I
And
see.
there are plenty of people who will watch them. The question is more so, do they deserve it?
You think that the greater American population and constituency may not be deserving of the next Half-Life tutorial video? Am I hearing you right?
Well, it's not. I mean, most of the people who watch my videos are Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that question just doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay. So it's the Russian constituency that you feel may not be worthy.
Yeah. And they've been misbehaving lately.
Now, Ezri, oh wait, shit. Am I allowed to call you that?
All right, I just got doxxed.
Oh shit! Oh
Everybody,
fuck!
thank you.
Okay, it's fine. I can take down the stream if you want.
Nah, you don't have. You don't have to take down your hours of hard work. Just.
Have I even been streaming an hour?
What am I? I'm just the guy who built you. I'm just the guy who made you what you are. I'm just the guy who made the the video for you and just let you.
Yeah, you're the guy who's been writing all my videos behind the scenes.
Yeah. So, I see you just killed some fucking zombies. So what's going on there, Richter? I never actually played through Cry of Fear. I've only seen about half your streams.
So I think what's going on, we're in his hometown. I forget what it was called. Kirkville, I think. I think we're going back to his house. And I think this game is setting up a very obvious plot arc that he's been writing a book. And I'm thinking...
So we're gonna like come back to his house and he's gonna see his own self, like writing the book.
Maybe. I was thinking more so he's gonna go back to his house and kill himself. That's what I would expect from this game.
I mean, that would be a kind of lame ending, if that's the case.
Well, it's either that or the game is all a dream.
You see, something that's interesting looking at this neighborhood is that, under modern American zoning laws,
I saw your comment.
Like this, houses like this would actually have to have probably twice or even 3 times the size yard, per house, and most of them would have to be designed for like 3 to 5 people to live in the house minimum, and that's why you don't see a whole lot of American neighborhoods represented in like Gold Source games, because there's just not enough space to make it happen. You look at Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 had exactly one campaign. It had one campaign that had actual modern, like post-1960s housing design in it, and that's Hard Rain. And infamously one of the worst campaigns.
Hard Rain?
Yeah.
Was it Hard Rain or was it Heavy Rain?
Heavy Rain.
Yeah. Made a fool of you live.
Yeah, Hard Rain is something.
Chat
different.
are getting ignored. No, you're not. No, I'm not. I'm not ignoring you. I saw you guys said go back to the garage. I went to the garage. Just talking to my friend and doxing him.
You also missed an M16 in the last map.
I did.
Yeah.
Fuck, I want an M16. I'm going back now.
Cry of heavy rain.
Is it hard rain or heavy rain? Heavy rain is the name of a game, I think.
Here, let me look this up. Yeah, it's hard rain. I had it right the first time.
Okay. Where is this M16?
I mean, listen, I love hard rain. It's just that one specific map where you go through that suburbanized neighborhood is the worst map of the campaign, and a lot of people do consider it the worst campaign. Personally, I really like
The
it. It's
lore
one
of
of my
this game
favorites.
is basically he's mentally ill. Isn't that
Yeah,
every game?
it's about mental illness, Richter. You got to really, think about that.
Well, as a well-adjusted person, I can't relate.
Listen, before you have an opinion, I just want you to stop and actually think for a second.
Where is
Something
this
that
fucking
you've never
M16?
done in your videos.
You said I've never thought in my videos?
You clearly didn't think before you made Half-Life and Sex. Like, what was going on there?
I knew what the people wanted. It worked. It worked. That video got 250,000 views in a week. Now, I'm feeling like a lunatic. Were you guys lying about there being an M16 here? You don't need weapons anymore. Game is over. Go on. Well, I don't think that's true, but...
Richter, I want you to analyze this world design for a second, okay? I want you to look at where those cars were blocking the road. This is more for your viewers on the stream. You can go back and look at it, and I want you to imagine what it would have taken to actually line those cars up in that way, because I have no clue how they would have done it.
It sounds like you're not good at parallel parking.
These people must be experts, because I have no clue. I cannot imagine physically getting these cars into that position. Like, that would be impossible. I have no clue how they did this.
Well, it probably all has to do with this garage. It actually looks pretty simple if this guy drove out through the garage there, and then, I guess, actually, no, the fire truck really wouldn't fit in the garage, but they could have driven in and then reversed, and then this guy could have came in through one of these garages and left that way. That's how I would do that.
But that means that they very deliberately planned on doing that.
Yeah.
Why?
This isn't real.
You're right.
None of this is real. I'm thinking as soon as the character gets back to his house, he's gonna kill himself, right? I like how there's no police car in sight, but there was about 4 dudes with guns.
Well, if this took place in the United States, that would actually make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But clearly it doesn't.
Finally home.
Which one's this home? Okay, this one?
Hope Mom's okay.
Dog, I got bad news, bro. I don't think your mom's gonna be here, bro. Alright, let's go in.
Alright, I'm excited.
Mom?
Let's see this. Let's see what happens.
Mom! Where are you? Mom! Mom!
Oh, is he gonna find, like, his mom dead? That would be fucked up. Maybe he finds his mom dead and then kills himself. That's the type of ending I would expect.
Well, maybe it's gonna be some Silent Hill type twist ending. Maybe he's gonna realize he was the mom.
He was the mom all along. No one here. There's a book. Is this the book he was writing?
Mummy.
Richter, you're about to end the video game. Oh, wait, was I right?
Oh, this is lame.
What the fuck? What is this? Oh my god. This is everything I could have dreamed of. I am a man with, what is that, like a 1911. And I'm in a wheelchair.
I wonder what it symbolizes,
It probably symbolizes him being fucking crippled because he got hit with a car.
Like, that's
my
what this
guess.
is all about? Do all the enemies symbolize some kind of, physical illness, deformity, etc.
No, it's probably just meant to be scary. This is the final boss. Get ready, Richter. I have to fight the final boss in a fucking wheelchair? That's kind of fucked up. What is this? What the fuck? I feel bad. This is probably meant to be really serious. Capping the shit out of him. Do I just chase him?
Damn, this really is a boss fight. It's got the health bar and everything. That's hilarious.
Every time you shoot him, you get damaged. So what am I supposed to do? If you haven't noticed, you're fighting yourself. Yeah. Is he shooting me with a shotgun? Dodge in the wheelchair? Can I do that? No, you can't. Oh, stuck. The monsters all represent aspects of Simon's screwed up mind. Am I supposed to be shooting him? I can't access my inventory. What the fuck?
All right, Richter. Do you want to know the secret of what this game symbolizes?
What?
So the main character of this game, Simon, suffered a terrible car accident, losing.
Yeah, that
the
happened
use
at
of
the
his
beginning.
legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
His regrets, grudges, and hatred against everything, while stuck in a wheelchair, took the form of horrible monsters inside a book that he is writing, which is also the quote-unquote reality of the player. Okay?
Okay, so I'm playing through a book.
Now consider this, right? A lot of the monsters symbolize his condition.
What the fuck? I just got capped.
Think of how many of these monsters, smack your bones with hammers or use chainsaws.
Yeah.
It's about the primal fear of living, without your legs. For the first time in a horror video game, the chainsaw is not only a gore-centric weapon to induce fear and terror in the players, but it is an important clue on the complex symbolism of the world and its lore.
Alright. And this last sequence is me killing... Oh, wait. So he was just writing something. Is that him writing the book, and now I'm killing...
Yeah, now you're
I'm
in
killing
the
the
real
book,
world.
or I'm killing... I'm killing, like, a version of myself. What the fuck? Oh, that was weird. Who is this version of me that I'm killing? You're killing the book. Real Simon is killing Book Simon. Oh, so wait, am I killing the guy who I've been playing as? Okay. The real reason Simon does not die instantly when Book Simon shoots him is because Book Simon is shooting at his legs and his legs are paralyzed.
That's messed up. If a friend of mine ever gets into a car wreck, I'm gonna make them play this.
That's fucked up. Don't do that. Why are
Well,
these... Oh, I see! I see. There's, like, limbs. There's hands. That makes sense, actually. Oh, so wait. So if this is real, then why am I going through whatever the fuck this is?
This is reality.
How?
I refuse to elaborate.
You're killing a part of yourself. Am I supposed to shoot at his legs? If so, that's kind of fucked up. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Are these eyeballs?
It's a symbolic suicide.
A symbolic suicide. Oh, wow, I think you really are supposed to just shoot at his fucking legs. That is... Wow, that's kind of fucked. Go! This is... What the fuck?
You know, this game, the presentation is pretty, good, especially for a Half-Life mod. As a game project, like, this is incredibly well polished. the symbolism and themes just it doesn't really seem like they really thought it through that much. You know, it's pretty surface level.
Yeah, that's how
Like
you
what are
feel.
we well like what message are we supposed to walk away with this? You know?
Don't
Like
get hit by a fucking car.
like if your legs get fucked up, you know, that's going to create like multiple personality disorder.
I don't know.
And and the best thing to do I mean maybe this is a cautionary tale where you know in times of trauma where you feel split
Did
in
I beat
two
it?
Huh?
I think
Oh.
I was just supposed to fucking shoot him in the leg.
Yep.
This message this game gives you is basically cars are dangerous. Conclusion.
I stopped myself from doing
Cars are dangerous.
from committing suicide. But it didn't only leave me alive. It also left 2 police officers dead.
What?
I killed them. Shot them both.
Oh, he killed the
This
police.
was not supposed to happen. Doctors testified that I was having a psychosis. Which means that my punishment won't be
You know,
too
I was just
hard
having
for
a
me to bear.
psychosis.
I have to spend the rest of my life in a mental hospital where nurses and doctors are
This is the
taking
happy
care
ending?
of me. They let me finish
This
my
is the
book,
good ending?
and it has helped me
What the
a
fuck?
lot.
He kills 2 police officers
I
and
wrote a
goes to a
happy ending.
fucking psych
Just
ward
for
for the
myself.
rest of his life, and that's the good
I
ending?
feel better now,
You know, have you ever
I am
seen the
more at
Nicholas
peace with
Cruz
myself, even though I'm
what's
still
the word?
stuck in
The
this
interrogations with the police?
wheelchair. But,
No.
It's hilarious. So it's not funny that he was a school shooter,
could
but what
never
was funny
forgive
is that
myself
in his
for shooting those
interrogation,
2 officers, though.
he was
But I
intentionally
have so
acting
many supportive
insane
people
to
around
try
me
and
now, so
end up in the mental
I think I
hospital
will
as
be
opposed to
okay.
getting the death penalty. But the cop was
Dr.
seeing
Purnell
straight
is
through. He's like, I
mentoring
don't
me
think
and
you're
is
crazy at all. I
watching
think
my
you're just
progress.
goofing on me, sir.
I am lucky to have him.
And this was like 10 minutes after the
Sophie
shooting.
visits me every once in a while.
Holy shit, Bellstat with the
When the
500
doctors otherwise,
Swedish
I
krona.
still think
How
her
much is
visits
that?
are too destabilizing for
Can
me,
you
and
look
I
up how much 500
mean,
Swedish
there's my
krona is? Because that has to be
progress.
a fair amount of money.
I keep on telling her
Yeah,
how
that's
sorry I am for
$58.
making her
That's
life
really,
miserable every
really
time she's
generous
here.
and kind of you, Bellstat.
She ju-
Thank you
she
for
just laughs a
supporting
bit
the
and tells
channel
me to stop being
throughout
so
all these
silly.
streams. I think you've donated during every single one of
But
them.
I can
I
see
greatly
the damage
appreciate it.
I've done to her in her eyes.
Oh shit, he's talking about Sophie. I have to
every
read
time
this.
She looks at me. She found a new friend, one who
She
is
didn't actually
there
kill
for
herself
her
then.
and treats her right. I'm happy for her. Though I'll miss the good moments we've had, knowing that they'll never come back.
This is
I
fucked
think
up.
this is a good time to close this book. It has changed my life forever.
There is no real happy ending.
The end.
That's the theme.
What?
Black pilled again.
I remember hearing that the co-op mode has a happy ending.
It's about the power of friendship.
Andreas Ronberg. There he is. Simon himself and David Leatherhoff. Richter, one of the endings is literally him killing himself and Sophie wishing hell to the people who had to clean... Oh, killing himself and Sophie and wishing hell to the people who had to clean his brains off the walls. Right. So this is an edgy game.
So what have we learned?
I
What can
learned,
we walk away from this story with?
I learned don't help people if you find them on the street because then you'll get hit by a fucking car. This is the best ending possible. Wow.
I think the real message of the story is that hurt people hurt people.
Yeah? That's true. That's very true.
We are bound by our fate. We are bound by causality. That's what the chains are for.
I think this game is about the power of friendship.
I think it's about the lack of power when there is no friendship.
Exactly. That's why the co-op campaign has a good ending, right? I don't know what the actual ending to the co-op one is, but everyone told me that one has a good ending. If that part has a good ending, then that's proof that the power of friendship prevails. And if you don't have friends like Simon, black pilled again, as you said.
Yeah.
The
I
friendship
know
with
it's black
Toyota Corollas.
Now this is a classic tactic that we see, personally, I've worked a little bit in, credit roll departments, where we have to figure out how to structure the credits. And let me tell you, the reverse scrolling credits, bottom to top, it's a very classy tactic that we don't really see a whole lot anymore. So let's take some time to appreciate it.
What exactly does it accomplish? Is it just like subversion?
Yeah, it's very subversive. It's honestly kind of postmodern.
The real message of the story is don't shoot at 3 cops or you'll get sent to a mental jail. That's if you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're really lucky. They tend to not like you if you shoot and kill cops. Society has a way of looking
Maybe
down on
that's
you for
maybe
doing
that's
that.
because it's Sweden. Maybe they're nicer to cop killers.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know. I've never been to Sweden. Maybe Belstad can tell me.
It's kind of funny that this is, one of the more prominent horror games in Sweden, and it's about mental illness, when in reality, mental illness in Sweden isn't nearly as big of a problem as it is elsewhere in the world. Compared to the United States, Sweden is like,
Well, I would argue that being Swedish is a mental illness. No, I'm joking. These are all jokes. We love our Swedish brethren. Swedish brothers in the chat.
You're literally only saying that because a guy donated 500 Swedish kronas to you.
No, I love the Swedish people.
Yeah, because they pay you.
Oh, Belstad says no mental illness. No, mental illness is awful in Sweden. He's wrong about that.
Oh, shit.
Care to elaborate?
Really?
I would love to. I would actually be interested to hear what is
what's
really
going
bad.
on with that?
Spamton donated? I didn't see any new donations. Fuck, did I miss a donation? I'm gonna feel really bad. Are you going to stream another game now that the game is over or no? I don't know. All doctors do about it is try to force feed you pills. Well, I'll be honest, that's kind of what they do in America, too. Thanks for playing. Well, you know what? I had fun. Hey, Richter, do the yoinky sploinky. I mean, unfortunately, if I do that, you can't hear it. I got a C. I passed. 808 shots fired. 578 shots hit. 230 missed. 71% accuracy. 27 syringes used. 78 times saved. That sounds about right. 17 weapons found. How many are there? The Bait C made a good lore video on Cry of Fear highlights that highlights many more things that Pyro's video didn't. So if you're looking for an in-depth lore explanation, you should watch that instead. Okay. Damage taken 1,654. Time taken 5 hours. I spent 5 hours on this game. Alright.
Damn.
71 enemies killed by melee. 143 killed by firearms. Difficulty chosen normal and ending scene 4. Alright. So that's the good ending then. I got the good ending where he kills police officers instead of himself. Actually, this is like the trolley thing, Is this really the good ending just because we as the player are selfish and want our protagonist to live? In reality, is the ending where he kills himself not actually a better ending since it results in less loss of human life? In this ending, 3 cops died. In the ending where he kills himself, I assume it's only him. Or it would be him and Sophie, as that one guy said, which would be 2. So would that not be the better ending for the greater humanity? How do I get past this? Unlocked Afraid of Monsters suit. Half-Life Creations hoodie. 6 Simon suit. Developer commentary. Now that would be interesting. Secret package. Nightmare mode. That doesn't sound fun. Also, look, it's me! Look, they got me on the screen, bro. Look at that. Unlocked book page 1, book page 4, 5. Doctor mode. Now, there were some people who said I should play the doctor mode.
When was the last update for Cry of Fear?
I heard it was like 6 months ago. They added like
Yeah.
a MP5 or something.
Because I was looking through the developers' social media, you know, to kind of see what he was up to now. And I see a post from October of 2020 where he's saying, "Yep, still working on Cry of Fear." It's like, what? I played that when I was 12.
Yeah, I played this a very long time ago. I never beat it though. But yeah, I was like maybe 11. How much did you pay to be featured in the ending? You wouldn't believe, man. To be featured in this like kind of obscure indie horror game, paid a lot of money.
Obscure indie game, my ass. This game's popular as hell.
Is it?
Oh yeah, I remember. I mean, back
It
in
was
the day,
not.
you know, all the,
It was pretty obscure back when I first played it, like in
it
2011.
it was one of the, you know, when there was like the big Let's Playing craze. You know, a lot of the big.
I know
Let's Players,
PewDiePie
you know,
played this.
Yeah, PewDiePie played it. I think Markiplier played it, if I'm not mistaken.
Bellstat says, all I want to say is never stop doing these streams because if you don't, I won't have anyone to donate to. Well, that would probably be better for you. Although maybe you're just loaded. Got a Swedish millionaire in the chat. But, alright, I won't stop streaming. I'll keep streaming. How did young Richter even get the money to be featured? This is a good question. I was like 12. And I planted that VHS tape just for in the future, so I could brag about being in this game. What's up, Purple Colonel? Alright, unlockables. Developer commentary. Afraid of monster suit. Equip in the secret room. Now what is the secret room? Play Pikmin. That would be a big 180. Alright, I guess I'll try the doctor story, although I had some people in chat tell me it's really hard. So I might not be able to finish it this stream. I'm assuming I'm playing as the gas mask Purnell guy.
It's become clear that Simon is not progressing mentally like I initially had hoped. I suggested that Simon should keep a book.
You should
to
play
write down
through
feelings
Half-Life
and
Life's
anxieties
End.
whenever
It's a
he sees
classic Half-Life mod
This
for
seems
Let's
to have
Playing.
gone out of control,
Right.
however.
No, it's
During
one of the
therapy
funny
sessions,
ones.
It has become clear that the book only has had a negative and terrifying effect. I cannot help Simon anymore. There
I was
is no
surprised when
treatment
you
I
said
could
that you
supply
hadn't
to
played
alter
it
his
before,
mind.
because you know it was one of
I can
the
only hope
it was one of the
to stop
early
Simon's
Half-Life
disorder
mods that,
before
you
he
know,
does
someone
any
actually
damage to himself
finished and got out, and it had a
around him.
decent, you know, bite
have
to it.
to
It had
find
about
the
an hour and
book.
a half of gameplay.
I need to destroy it.
It's one of the classics.
Took me 23 attempts to get through doctor mode. Oh. Alright. I guess, see
Oh,
how
yeah,
this
They Hunger?
goes.
They Hunger
They
is another
Hunger?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually never played They Hunger.
Oh shit. Another classic.
Oh, I get to wear his gas mask. I've got his little revolver. What if I just fucking turn around? This is the wrong way. Oh, you have an actual... Okay, you can wear the gas mask.
Oh, yeah, Half-Life Signal Lost, another good one.
I played through Signal Lost once. I did it off stream because I'm a loser.
Damn.
Alright, I'm gonna assume... Oh, wow, that was... Okay, that didn't go my way. That didn't go my way at all. But yeah, Signal Lost was fun. This way.
You know, when the core comes out, you could play that.
What is the core?
The core is one of the biggest, one of the longest awaited Half-Life mods. You know, they've been developing it for about 10 years. I think
Why?
somewhere around.
Why would you develop a Half-Life mod for that long?
You would have to talk to the developers about that. But what I can tell you is, you know, they had a Kotaku article about 8
Sorry
years
about that
ago.
ping. A Kotaku article?
Yeah, about 8 years ago. Tyler, Mick Vicker, whatever. his
Tyler
last name
McVicker,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, Mick Vicker. He played through a core demo on his stream, and he's a big fan. He's friends with the dev.
He's friends with
Half-
everybody.
Half-Life 1 Echoes was really high quality, and the level design for Echoes was heavily inspired by techniques that were used in the core.
I didn't like Echoes. It was
Mm.
kind of all over the place, in my opinion. I mean, it was fun, but I didn't like the attempt at, you know, tying it into the greater story. I felt like it was kind of weird.
Yeah, as far as I know, the core doesn't plan on doing that.
I also felt like there
It's
was a
a-
little bit of a visual clash as they were, like, hacking the Half-Life 2 model heads onto the Half-Life 1 models.
Oh yeah, that part was a little messed up.
Ooh. Is this just one level?
Play Halo 1.
Play Halo 1. Good idea.
Play an actual game, please. Thank you.
Half-Life with viewers. I did that once. I did do that one time. Play Crack Life. That'll get my stream suspended. They say naughty words in that.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Play Halo 3 right now!
Why? Why
Right
Halo
now!
3? Play Synergy with fans. That would be fun. That would be fun.
Oh, that'd be fucked up. It'd be
Why?
chaos. You should do it, and you should keep team killing on.
Is that on in that?
Yeah, you know, back in the day, a friend of mine did a playthrough of Half-Life 2: The Lost Coast on Synergy, and the joke is that it took like 2 hours for us to beat it.
Why? That's like a 15-minute long map.
Listen, I don't have anything further to tell you about it, just that it was 2 hours of us trying to beat it earnestly.
Wow. Well, I know it has like fucking ridiculous difficulty scaling.
Oh,
Synergy.
I mean, it was, you know, we played it on easy mode.
Oh. How did you accomplish that? So slow.
The first 3 episodes, each episode was like anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, and the first 3 episodes were just us playing catch on the beach with the gravity guns.
Oh. Just playing catch.
Yeah. There were parts where we accidentally glitched out of bounds on the map, and we had to figure out our way back.
How? It's one map. How did you
know,
have that much fun? Did I
it's
just go back
actually
down this
really
place
easy
that I
to
went?
glitch out.
I think this might have been where I just came from. Water.
There's a part where I broke down and I cried in the Let's Play.
Why?
I was freaking out.
Why?
Because the game was fucking me up, Richter.
If you we want a co-op friendly viewer stream in co-op next time. You want an event stream where I have people on? Yeah. I can do that.
Remember when Ross Scott tried that with PlanetSide 2?
I don't even know what PlanetSide 2 is.
It's kind of like Battlefield, except it's an MMO where the entire planet is being rendered at once. And it's a gigantic battle across the planet.
Interesting. Oh.
Ooh, Sven Co-op, another good one. One of the things that really impresses me about the Sven Co-op engine is the fact that they managed to completely get rid of the map size limitations. So you can just make a map that is essentially infinitely big in Sven Co-op.
Yeah, I do know that.
Like, I saw
What the
one
hell
map
am I
that would
supposed to be
actually
doing
take-
right now? What?
Oh shit.
Okay. I have a sliver of health. Richter, are you gonna use YouTube to stream, or are you ever gonna use Twitch? I hear bad things about Twitch, but maybe I'll do Twitch eventually. Alright, I can't even fight this guy. I have no ammo. Nope. Alright,
Can we get some pogs in the chat, please?
don't write Pog in the chat.
He's saying he doesn't want you to do it, but he really does.
I don't.
He does, he does. He's
How?
playing hard to get. He's trying to reverse psychology, you guys.
What the fuck? How do I hit this guy? Okay,
There
I
it is.
I have to restart from the start. Alright, I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this today.
Well,
That's a marathon for another day. Twitch is
you know,
garbage when it comes to
happens if
moderation.
you what happens if you go into the console and you try and load up a regular Half-Life map?
They're probably not included. I know
No,
the guy
they're-
who made this mod likes to fuck with console commands and make them not work.
Type map C1AO and see what happens.
I'm looking. It's not included in the map list.
try it anyways, just in case.
Yeah, it doesn't work. What if I have an idea. Just to have a little bit of fun. I would assume that this map or this game still has the Half-Life textures, probably, right?
You know, I'm surprised it doesn't have the Half-Life maps because most mods by default like can't get rid of them.
Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna drag this into the maps folder. I'm gonna go drag C1 COAO and see if it'll let me load it. Um, it's working. Oh my god!
Holy
What the
shit.
fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, where did Barney go?
You know, you should load in just all the maps.
Yeah, now I have to go drag it on before I have to drag the rest of the Half-Life maps in before the fucking game crashes. Because it's gonna direct me to a map that's not there.
Yeah, you gotta hurry up.
Yeah, I do. Fuck, I have to go back to this map directory. Those.
This is unholy.
Oh, did it already crash? Fuck.
Did it?
I think it did. It's trying to load to a level that's not there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just barely missed it. I just barely missed it.
Well, you know, boot her back up and start her at like C1A1. You know, that's a classic starting point.
C1A1. Is that the one where it's like you're at the door?
I think that's the one where you're just like at the post disaster, like after the laser room. Like you're right before the first encounter with the head crab.
Right. Let me put up this art while I do this. Someone has to have done this before, just loading in these fucking maps. If it's this easy, I was really expecting this to be something that, like, the creator would make it so you couldn't do.
I remember I once tried working on a Cry of Fear mapping contest when I was 13. I
Right.
hadn't played through the game at all, and I didn't know anything about it. But I decided to come up with my own plot, and the plot was about a guy who kills himself.
Wow, just like the actual game.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna try an opposing force map, too.
Oh shit, you're fucked up for that.
Why?
Why an opposing force map?
It's probably funny.
It's not gonna have any of the entities of an opposing force map.
We're just gonna see what happens. We're just gonna see what happens. Alright, we got the maps up. Let me go ahead and boot the game. I put the first 3 maps from opposing force in there to check out. Alright. Game capture.
I've got some bad news for you, Richter.
What?
According to the New York Post on November 3rd, 2021, pesticides radioactivity discovered in United States tap water. New analysis.
That sounds unfortunate.
Side effects involve liver disease, cancer, and reproductive problems.
Oh. Oh, casually, side effects. Fucking cancer. Found in the water.
Side effects. Certain death.
Yeah. Alright, this game is booting. I thought it was crashing for a second. Oh, you can play custom Cry of Fear campaigns? I could do that. Alright, map C1A1.
Looks like this is happening in Florida. That
Oh, I think it just instantly fucking crashed. Yep. Alright, we're gonna try an OP4 map, and if that doesn't work, I'll probably end the stream.
Let's see. 300 area homes ordered evacuated by officials who warned Saturday of an imminent collapse. Okay. So basically, Florida falling apart.
Sounds fun.
They're going to become Fallout 3.
Yeah. Nah, Florida people will just consume the water like it's orange juice. What does that mean? What?
Like it's orange juice. You know.
I don't.
Side effects meat god.
Alright, what is the fucking opposing force map called? I forget the little prefix.
You know, I don't know.
Oh wait, I think I can go to Crossfire.
Oh shit.
Oh. Here I am. I'm on Crossfire.
Oh, look at that skybox.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You can make like a creepy fucking. You
You
could make
gotta
something creepy out of something like this. Like if it
you
was a
gotta get
mod.
yourself some weapons.
Yeah, and spawn some enemies. I don't know. Like I said, I think the mod creator. There's an error in Gold Source. I didn't even know that was a thing. I think the mod creator liked to. He likes disabling cheats in games. He likes to hack around and disable them. So if I do SV cheats 1, I don't think it even works.
Oh, that stinks.
Give item Glock. Give
You know,
weapon
Richter,
item
should I
Glock. I don't
should
know.
I decompile the maps for Cry of Fear and then put them into Half-Life and fill them with Half-Life enemies?
That would be pretty funny. Check if someone's done that before. This is like a creepy pasta version of Crossfire, yeah. I woke up. I booted up Crossfire one day on my favorite server, one summer in 1999, and the skybox was gone, and I had no weapons, and there were no players despite the server player count counting 24. I
My
started
dead gay
walking
brother
around.
was whispering to me.
You're what?
My dead gay brother.
Wow. Okay, now I have to try the opposing force map. Oh wait, map Zen DM. I want. Oh, nope. Not. It's not even gonna try to boot a Zen map. It just fucking instantly crashed. Hey Richter, what game do you think you'll be playing after Cry of Fear? If people enjoyed these streams, I'll probably do either maybe
Halo.
what?
Halo.
I don't see a correlation there.
Play Halo.
Why would I play
The
Halo?
people want Halo.
But why Halo after Cry of Fear? What's the connecting tissue
They
there?
both have horror elements. They're both shooters.
Okay, no. One of them is a horror game. The other one has horror elements that pop up every 3 hours.
I wouldn't call Cry of Fear a horror game.
What would you call it?
I would call it an action game with horror elements.
I would say it's at the very least a horror-themed survival shooter.
So that's literally Halo.
No, Halo is not horror-themed.
Halo is about survival. And it does have horror in it, you know, just look at all the sections where you fight the flood.
All right. Look, I'll
Listen,
play
people
Halo
in
if you
chat
show
are
me.
they're begging for Halo 3.
That is one person.
They're begging for Halo
That is
3.
one person.
They're begging.
Halo is not horror, not even a little bit. My top donor says you're wrong, so you're wrong. And he says no
Well,
Halo.
I
Hey,
don't know,
hey,
again,
I'll do Halo 3 if you out-donate. If you out-donate Bellstat, I'll override his opinion.
Oh god, Richter, you know I'm operating on a strict budget.
I was not even talking to you generally. I'm talking to the people who are begging for Halo 3.
Yeah, you guys want Halo 3? Come on, guys.
Come
drop
on,
some
guys,
in the
drop money.
chat.
Give me
Yeah.
money. Yeah. Yeah, you get it. What else am I supposed to do? Not beg for money on the internet? Do you know me?
You know, Richter, now might be a really great time to, cover one of the ARGs that, maybe isn't good enough to get its own, video. But, you could give it some exposure.
Like what?
Like Big City Fan 2021 ARG.
No, we're not doing this. You're not gonna get this out of me.
Don't you want to watch his Freeman? So you remember that Freeman's Mind Black Mesa Source version that he made?
No, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
We've literally watched these videos. You've literally commented on his videos.
Oh yeah, that?
Yeah, you literally said hi, smiley face.
I don't remember. You've showed me a lot of
Don't
weird
remember.
things that I've commented
Okay.
on to appease you.
He remade Freeman's Mind 1, but with his own voice and in Black Mesa Source, and then 1 month later he redid that because he
Wait.
didn't think his voice was good enough.
How dedicated was he? Was he like doing line for line?
I mean, he was like 9 years old.
Okay.
He tried
Stick
his
to
best.
source games for fuck's sake, says Bellstat with 100 Swedish krona. Yeah, I'll keep the source games. Yes, boss. Yes, sir.
Stick to Source games. Cry Fear isn't Source. It's Gold
It's
Source.
Gold Source. So what's the deal?
Yeah, what's going on? Like get real.
Get real. Oh, the art's not up. You guys are looking at a black screen. How ugly. You know what? Dimbeak. Not gonna call you
Yeah,
your
what's
real
up?
name again. Um, why don't you join me for a Gary's Mod sandbox session?
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
Do you want to go to Construct, Big City, or Flatgrass?
Well, it depends on, what's our objective here? What are we trying to get out of this?
Um.
Also, I don't have Gary's mod installed
Oh,
because I rage quit last time I played.
you rage quitted Gary's Mod?
Yeah, I got real upset.
What the hell? How did you get angry at Gary's Mod?
Um, I can't. Oh yeah, because that I was working on a film at the time. I was working on a machinima with some good friends.
Oh,
Uh,
this is a story I'm familiar with?
yeah. The machinima was about an hour and a half long, and then we had a falling out. So I just uninstalled Gary's mod because that was all I was using it for. Because I filled it up with so many mods for filmmaking that it just didn't run anymore.
Get add one, Richter. Do you mean get an add-on? I have a couple of
Have you,
add-ons.
when I was 12, I remember quitting Gary's mod in tears because I was playing Dark RP and I tried making a car lot and I didn't fence it off well enough and somebody bought all of the cars so I couldn't sell them anymore.
You cried over that?
Yeah, I was in tears. I was freaking out.
You're freaking out now.
Yeah, it was a real. It was. That was the moment that I learned that you really can't trust most people you interact with, and it really is, every man for himself in this world. This. It
That
was. It
was
was
what
kind.
taught you
It,
independence from a young age.
it was kind of my first kind of dive into understanding capitalist realism.
Wow.
And from that moment forward, I've been living my life with that experience. It's kind of traumatic for me to talk about right now. It's kind of
Well, you don't have to talk about it if you would like to stop.
it's just kind of hard to open up about. It was
You
a
should
big
try
loss
writing
for
a
me.
book.
I've tried. I've been working on this one book, The Hong Kong Devil, and it's
You're
we're
gonna make all of my
40,000.
viewers leave. You're gonna make them all fucking leave. You're gonna make my viewer count go to 1, and it's gonna be you on your alt tab.
Let's just say, in this book I'm writing, the devil is in the details. And I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna boot up I'm booting up RP Downtown V2.
All right, I'll hop in when I can. The download is pretty quick.
It's okay. I sent you the link in the Steam chat. So
I understand.
I'm gonna explore this world. I'll
You know,
set all the server parameters so that we can have a really restricted and immersive experience
of course.
in
Of
RP
course.
Downtown V2.
The thing about downtown, I've talked to you about this before, and this has been a video idea that I've had for a while.
Why am I lagging so bad? What the fuck?
The features that have made downtown a bad map to play on nowadays are the same features of modern suburban design.
Yeah, you've told me about this before. Why is my stream is fucking falling apart?
Yeah, you're dying. You're falling apart, Richter. I mean, look at you. You're sweating.
I'm not sweating.
You're sweating, man.
It's
I see it.
November. I'm
I
not
see it
fucking
slipping down your
sweating.
brow, man. You're freaking out.
Slipping down my brow.
You look really wet right now.
Ew. Why would you say it like that?
You're soaked, kid.
Alright. Alright, I've got Gmod up.
Jerry's mod.
Jerry's mod. Got some nice missing texture player models. Is your pal over there an architect? Dimbeak, are you an architect?
I don't know a whole lot about architecture. What I'm talking about is more of an urban planning kind of thing. And while I'm not an urban planner, I am an advocate for smart and sustainable urban planning in the United States.
All right. All right. So you're a revisionist. You think you can fix the
Yes.
world, huh?
Uh that's I mean that's a little bit of a I mean you could say that about literally anybody who supports any political agenda. Like you
Yeah.
can make that same accusation about anybody.
What
So I
accusation?
don't that they think that they have what it takes to change the world. You know, you can kind of make that implication that they don't really know what they're doing.
I Dimbeak, I would not be making such a implication about you. I was more so talking about how you seem to be spirited in the I don't know.
Well,
But
you know, let's
it
talk a
wasn't
little
an
bit about
insult,
it.
my friend.
Let's use Gary's mod as an example. You know, you've played the tits version of Downtown, you know, on a modern dark RP server, right?
Yeah.
And you know the parts of the map where they have, you know, that house that has the big lawn that's all fenced in and it's next to that gas station and everything.
Yeah, we could pull up that version of the map if you'd like.
We could later on for demonstration purposes. Now,
Okay.
you ever notice that part of the map is the part that people play in the least often?
Yeah, that's where you set up the drug base and AFK.
Yeah, that's where you go if you don't want anybody to bother you.
Yeah.
That's where you go if you don't actually want to role play in Dark RP and you
Richter,
just
thank you
want
for
to
making
sit.
variety content. We aren't here for ARGs. That warms my heart. But I know everyone is actually here for ARGs. I'm sorry. I appreciate the gesture, but I know you're lying. Everybody wants more Gunslinger Part 42. And I'll be delivering that later this month. Don't worry.
Oh shit. What happened to Gunslinger?
It's a good question. All right, now this is gun dealer. Remember?
Gun Dealer Pro?
Shut up. This is the
So
gun dealer. Do you remember this guy used to sell you CSS weapon props?
oh
Did
yeah.
you ever get trolled? Did you ever have anybody like spawn a CSS prop and be like, "Here, I bought you a gun," and then you press E and
Um
you pick it up and you're like, "Oh,
no, that never happened to me. I was
that
never
happened to
that
me a lot."
gullible. What I'm saying is similar
Are you
to
in the
how that
server?
area. Yes.
She knows my name is Chunglet.
Here, let me see what's going on
Hey,
here.
buddy,
Hey, I forget what character model I'm using right
you're
here.
Kleiner.
Ah, I see. Let me fix that.
I'm a best player model. The cries because the fear finally ended. Yeah, we're having an after party.
Yeah, we're just having fun. You know, we're just, you know, two guys hanging out, having fun.
Doxing each other.
You know, there's nothing suspicious going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let's see. Did this fix my ragdoll?
Oh, you're a skeleton. You one up me.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You one up me. I'm a burnt corpse and you went all the way to skeleton.
What the hell kind of movement mods do you have on the server? Like I'm
It's a
lurching left to right?
It's a view roll. You can disable it if you hold the Q menu and go to utilities and go to Quake view bobbing and disable activate.
I see, I see.
Where's the cake if it's an after party? You know, I actually don't think I have TF2 or portal mounted, so I can't provide cake. Fuck.
You know, does this version of the map have the sewer? Yes, it
Yeah,
does. I can't
this is the original V2. This is the one
yeah.
I remember.
I can't believe that they got rid of the sewers in the newer version. Like the sewer is the best part.
All right, you want to go down to the sewer?
Yeah, I
All right,
love
come
the
here.
sewer.
I think this is the sewer entrance over here.
Oh, they got rid. This one didn't exist yet. This sewer entrance over here.
Where are you?
I'm right here.
All right, we can go down this way. Yeah, I remember one that was a little bit newer than this. That had like a couple other changes. You used to go down here and you would go over to this this room. This room over here. This is where you used to set up your bases. And memories from when I was like 12.
Yeah, you know, the big problem with Dark RP is that its core gameplay loops incentivize you to distance yourself from other players and to just sit in one spot and farm things.
I feel like Dimbeak is the type of guy to analyze a peanut and tell us about how it's a key part of our universe. No offense, lol. How
I
does that
don't
make
even
you
know what
feel?
that means. How could a peanut be a key part of our universe? I mean, I guess temporally it is taking up some level of
You're such
space,
a
and there was
fucking
some
nerd.
divination in putting it there.
You are such a nerd.
All right, well, you just ruined the map. You just got rid of my favorite door. So,
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are we going?
yeah. Ah, here we are.
This was the homeless people town. Occasionally you would have the drug dealer role here.
Yeah, it's just like in real life. See,
There's
this
no
part,
way, there's no way in hell I have more than 10 viewers right now.
honestly, this part right here,
I liked this part.
yeah, it just looks a lot like the sewers from Half-Life 2. It might have just been like, you know,
A
they used it as
prefab?
reference. It wouldn't be a prefab.
No, the
It's not
prefab would be like a
identical.
building. This just looks like the
Uh,
canals. Have you heard of
the
the
thing is, no.
Half-Life 2 Ghost
Oh,
Train creepypasta? No, what is that? Are you
in
familiar with the
Half-Life
Ghost
2
Train
mapping,
creepypasta?
I'm not.
Hmm. Prefab.
But yeah, prefabs, they never really, they're not really a thing in Half-Life 2 mapping. A lot of people just do it by hand.
That's not true.
I mean, no, it's pretty
I,
true for
I I
Half-Life
go
2.
through the same building, the same like Coast Highway 17 building all the time.
Even then, like, it's really hard sometimes to get into those files, and they're pretty messy. A lot of people will just remake those buildings using the original maps as reference as opposed to copying and pasting them.
Are you sure? Because I've been through a lot of maps that have the same type of like exact building.
I mean,
I might be able to show you an example.
yeah, I'd like to see an example because, you know, I'm an official on these things. You know, I'm certified.
Yeah, right. Hmm. That's a good example. I know, I can think of one example, but I don't remember the name of one of the maps. It was from the Uprising 17 collection.
You know, my game is just lagging to hell because it's downloading 393 add-ons.
Why?
Because those were all the add-ons I was using for the film.
You can just wipe those in one click. I remember you used to not be able to do that.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Well, you know, I'm not about to wipe them. You know, maybe I want them.
Yeah, right. Okay, it's one of these three maps. It's either Seaside or Shoreline or Nestor. So let me change level. You should be able to just download the level while you're loading.
Yeah, we'll see.
GM Shoreline. It's not Shoreline, then I think it's Seaside.
Isn't Seaside a CS:GO map?
I don't know. I don't play CS:GO.
Oh.
Can we play opposing force multiplayer? Now that would be a pretty fun stream.
Ooh. I love opposing force.
Right.
It's honestly, its deathmatch is better than Half-Life like default deathmatch.
Right.
People just play the default deathmatch more.
I see. Now,
Like
is this...
the teleporter gun in opposing force deathmatch actually works pretty well.
It's a little strange.
It's strange, but it works.
Are
Like
are are
it's a
the
lot of fun.
penguin grenades actually in opposing force multiplayer, or is that
Yes, they
something...
are. They're in by default.
Right. All right, this was not the map I was looking for. I'm very sorry.
Well, you know, you learn something
So
new every day.
this was Seaside, or was this Shoreline? This was Shoreline. We want Seaside. GM Seaside. I don't think it's Nestor, so it should be this map. Femboy Overtime. Ban that guy. Yeah, this is... Fuck, is this it? Oh, I'm losing my mind. You have to take my word, man. It's the same... The same building appears in, like, a multiple different maps.
You know, Richter, of all of Carl Jung's archetypes, which would you say you align with the most?
I'm not familiar with whatever you're talking about.
I understand.
Oh hey, you work in this register?
Apparently now I do.
Right. GG easy.
You know, I would have had a chance at winning if my game didn't freeze up because of I had to download the David Hasselhoff player model.
Yeah. Oh, War of the Servers map. That might be what I was looking for.
Oh, is this not the map?
No, I don't think it is. All right.
Well, you know, burden of proof is still on your shoulders.
Yeah, I'll find it. It'll be one of these War of the Servers maps. We'll have it. I know. I know they will.
You know, War of the Servers was a surprisingly good film for its time.
There's a Gmod ARG that is taking place in the War of the Servers universe. It's starring like this rebel guy who's communicating on the internet about how he can't access the server highway.
That's
What?
oh, that's awesome.
I don't think it's this map, but it is one of the War of the Servers maps, and then I can show you the other one that it also appears on. When it comes to Carl Jung, aren't we all a part of the shadow? I don't know what that means. I'm really actually not familiar.
You know, do you remember Xanatos' story on when he met the Lit Fuse Films guys?
No, I don't know who the Lit Fuse Films guys are.
They were the guys who made War of the Servers.
Okay.
They were both on Machinima, so there was constant feuding between, you know, the JS syndicate and War of the Servers people. They feuded all the time, and then they eventually ended up meeting in person at a convention.
Right?
You know, when Xanatos was in high school.
Right.
Now he's all washed up and old and decrepit, and like he's 90.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is the map I was looking for. Yes, this is.
Destroyed.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, check out some of these buildings, and then I'll take you to another map that has the same buildings.
All right. Damn, this is fucked up.
Yeah, this was a War of the Servers map. I think the guy who made this is dead now, which is very, very sad.
Damn. I wonder what happened there.
Um, you ever heard the saying, God works in mysterious ways?
Yeah, yeah.
Check out some of these buildings, and then I'll show you another map that has identical buildings.
All right,
Richter,
show me that
what
map
mod
that
is the view bob called? It's called Quake View Bobbing. It's on the workshop. Yeah, so just go in some of these buildings and walk around.
I mean, I'm walking around and none of them are giving me that, you know, Half-Life 2 copy paste vibe.
Right, but you'll see that they appear identically in another map.
I mean, I thought the point that you were making is that people stole like, you know, Highway 17 maps or whatever.
No, 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 no. I think there's prefabs of these coastal map buildings.
There's not.
You're certain there's not anywhere, not even custom ones on the internet someone might have plucked out of.
I mean, there might be, but you know, if we're talking about prefabs that people generally use, those don't really exist. You know, people don't tend to use brushwork prefabs that much in source games.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot. Honestly, it's a lot faster to just do it by hand. You know, it's the brushwork is still relatively simple.
Right. Well, I suck at brushwork, so I don't make maps. Alright, this is another map that this uses the same exact buildings.
It's not letting me connect to this one, unfortunately. I'd have to download it online.
I can send you the link. Yeah, it dropped you. It's weird that it dropped you on this one.
Damn, we've actually still got people watching us. That's embarrassing for them.
No, it's not. That's great for them. Don't... What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Oh, shit. I think I have this map installed locally, so I will just send you it on Discord.
Alright.
I know that's extremely inconvenient. My apologies.
I don't give a spit.
You don't give a spit?
You know, I'll send you one of my maps.
Right. Is it a
I'll
Gmod
send you.
map?
Yeah, Outer Brenton.
Hmm. Might have to send you this on my other account. Hold on. Hold the phone. We're gonna give the audience a awkward pause as I
Here,
do all of
I'll
these.
keep them entertained. Okay, I'll tell them something cool.
Right.
Now let me find something cool to plagiarize.
To plagiarize.
Yeah.
This it says I can't access this item.
You should. Oh wait, are you on a different Steam account? Because it should be. It's sent to friends only.
Could you send it to me on Steam then?
Here, I'll just make it public.
Okay.
It's public now.
Your Half-Life sex video got... Oh, my Half-Life 6 video got 308,000 views. God, I'm getting so many notifications. What the fuck? How many people are watching this stream right now?
28.
Really?
After, but around the time I made fun of them, it was 33.
Wow. There's still 28 people here. That's astonishing. I'm barely even doing anything. I'm waiting on you, and it's still people are here. It's nuts. Imagine living in another time zone. A lot of people don't have to imagine. Most people in the world don't have to imagine. I hate that the Half-Life sex video is a thing. Why? What
Well,
harm does that bring to
a
you?
lot of people, especially in the United States, a lot of people, carry some really complicated feelings, around sex, sexuality, desire, lust, etc. You know, they're not as open-minded as say, you or me.
Right. I think a lot of people are very repressive of their sexual feelings and identity.
Yeah, whereas, you and I,
Despite
we're
us
set
living through
apart
a
by.
what?
I mean, I've sent you, some pictures of me. You've sent me pictures of you. We're pretty open about these things.
Exactly, exactly.
Most people aren't.
Exactly. It's crazy that
I've got
people
the
are
map
still so
downloaded.
Richter oversell. What the fuck, dude?
Richard overtime.
I have to clarify that me and dimbeak have not exchanged any photos of each other.
That's just a lie.
We haven't exchanged inappropriate photos of each other.
I mean, I guess technically, yeah, like they were appropriate for what we were discussing at the time.
Half-Life and Sex Part 2 when? It'll happen. It'll probably happen this month.
It'll happen the next time Mark Laidlaw has sex.
Right. I'll email him.
We'll report it.
Richard over sex. What does this mean? I can't tell if this is a joke or not. It's a joke. It's a joke.
You need like a separate channel for adult viewers, and it's like on a website where you can just have like full frontal nudity.
I think that's your territory.
Like Half-Life and Sex Part 3, and it's just like, going over all the nude mods that were made for the game and like analyzing them.
Wow. Fully modeled. Richter, are you telling me we're breaking up? Of course not. Of course not. Why would I ever say that? Did you get that did it actually send?
Yeah, I've been asking you to invite me to your server for like the past 5 minutes.
Oh, my bad.
I've just been crying about it.
Right. By the way, mention the over-sexualized Dreamcast Gina model, but what is different? What is different about the Dreamcast model? I've gotten a couple comments about that. I looked it up and I can't find anything. Does she just have or is it something more sinister? I forget I can call myself an adult viewer.
Another topic that you should have covered is the fact that there's just like lots of pictures of just like women in tribal uniforms in the Half-Life WAD file. I think it's like Xena Princess Warrior screenshots that are just in the textures for no reason.
Are you fucking with me?
Do you want me to open the WAD file right now?
I want you to join my server.
I mean,
so I can show you these replica maps.
Okay.
Vortigaunt
right.
sex. That's yeah, that's getting pinned.
Do you think Vortigaunts have sex?
What is the we can figure out that if we can figure out the lifespan of a Vortigaunt. Like, are the ones from Half-Life 1 still alive by the time Half-Life 2 rolls around, or do they have new
No, Gordon
generations?
killed those ones.
But we've never seen a baby or developing Vortigaunt.
Yeah, it's true. There aren't any like 4-inch little baby Vortigons running around.
Someone was arguing with me how you pronounce the full name of the advisor.
How I pronounced it?
Yeah, how do you pronounce that?
Um. All right, I got to be really careful with what I say here.
Why? Because you don't know how to pronounce it?
I've got to be really tactical. Okay. Got to be real tactical about how I pronounce this. You gotta let me psych myself up for this.
All right. Get in my fucking server, dude.
Listen, I tried joining and it said I didn't have the map, even though I'm looking at the map in my folder as I speak.
Why don't you host it then? Oh wait, no, you have like 100,000 add-ons. Never mind.
Yeah, my game. We might just have to cut this little joke out. Like I can just look on your stream.
Oh, well, I'm starting the server one more time.
Oh, okay.
There was a Half-Life mod where it took place in a tower with each level made by a different mapper. I imagine that Xena pictures on the wall are the same textures from Half-Life 1.
Yeah, yeah. TWHL Towers. I know a lot of the people who worked on that. I almost made an entry for that myself, but I was lazy. That mod TWHL Tower was actually orchestrated by the same guy who is working on Half-Life: The Core.
Hmm,
He did the bottom and top floors for it,
I see.
and he plays himself.
Are you having any luck joining this one?
I'm trying, but you know how Gary's mod is.
Yes,
I
I
gotta
do.
download the Jewel Swept.
Jewel swept.
I gotta smoke my Jewel.
Well, here, just look. You can
downtown.
tell these are very similarly designed, like almost identical. They
I'm
look
just getting no
identical to
luck.
me. Huh?
I'm getting no luck joining the server. We're gonna have to cut this part out of our presentation. I'm just watching your screen. So where are the houses that look identical? Because these houses look very different.
So, not this, but this one over here. Let me get over there. Fuck. I'm gonna die. Okay, I didn't die. If I go up here and I make my way over there, you'll see that it's identical to one of those houses. This area definitely is a prefab. It looks identical to the one broken house.
You gotta wait for the stream to catch up so I can take a look here.
Who
I
am I
mean,
talking to? I'm talking to Dimbeak. He's a world-renowned accountant. And yeah, he's a YouTuber.
I'm
He
an
makes
I'm an accountant, Half-Life One, mapper. I
he
make
is
videos on the
talking to a
subject.
Sigma male.
I identify closer to Theta, but I appreciate that my gender identity is you're pretty close. You're pretty close with recognizing it. But Richter, I got to say, none of these houses look like prefabs to me. They have
Really?
a lot of similar design elements, but there's not any like telltale signs that these were copied and pasted. A lot of mappers really do just like use other versions as reference. Maybe they steal little bits and pieces, but overall, the workflow I feel for most mappers is to just kind of make it from scratch.
What do you think of the atmosphere of this map?
It's pretty nice. It reminds me a little bit of Ico.
Ico?
Yeah, the by the same people who made Shadow of the Colossus.
I'm not familiar. Well, I'm familiar with Shadow of the Colossus, but Richter, wake up. You're not dreaming anything. You're not streaming anything. You're not talking to a guest. The dream has to end. Get your bum to Mars.
Get your ass to Mars.
Bellstat wants to know what your pronouns are.
I don't have any. People just refer to me as by my proper name every single time.
Dimbeak went to Dimbeak's house. to collect.
So I think Emil is making a Total Recall reference here, unless I'm just totally missing the mark.
You know, check this out. Check this out. So this map was made in 2007 by a guy named Zitis. He's a French Canadian mapper,
Hmm.
and he went on to work for like DreamWorks Studios or
Really?
something like that. Some big animation firm. It might not have been DreamWorks, but I like the atmosphere of this map a lot. It kind of reminds me of the town in Resident Evil 4 for some reason. And the other day I was perusing the workshop. I've been on this map on stream one time before, and I found another map that has a strikingly similar atmosphere. Now hold on, let me find this.
Richter, you ever play A Hat in Time?
I have not.
Well, you know the game.
I have been acquainted to it. I don't know a lot about it.
The guy who made A Hat in Time used to be a member of the whole Half-Life community back in the day.
Tell me this
He
isn't
got
strikingly similar.
let's see, we got pretty similar fog.
Same wind noise.
Now these bridges, they're a little bit more structured, a little more rigid. Um,
Still on the water.
yeah, there's definitely some similar design elements here. But yeah, the guy who made Hat in Time, he got his start working on maps for Counter-Strike Source, Team Fortress 2, and Half-Life 2 Deathmatch.
See, now, wasn't there some animation, or not animation, but game studio that was working on, like, boomer shooters and was just hiring random people from the Half-Life community?
Um, I mean that's happening as we speak. With 3D Realms, they hired the guy who made the core. They hired the guy who's working on Half-Life Decay solo mission, where it makes it not co-op, so one person can play the game. Um,
I
you
do
know
get
they
some Resident Evil 4 vibes from these maps, and I really don't know why. I don't know why it has a Resident Evil 4 vibe. It doesn't really
um,
look anything like any parts of the game.
they do you know the Half-Life Spyro the Dragon mod?
Yeah, also, Bellstat, I will watch your ARG called Richter Fan 5000 BC. I will cover that.
3D Realms reached out to the guy working on the Spyro mod and offered him a job, and he turned it down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? To work on
Uh,
Spyro Half-Life?
yeah, to work on Spyro Half-Life.
So check out this jank-ass zipline. I don't even know how it works. You can use it. I know you can. It spawns like a platform beneath your feet that moves you. Yeah, up there. Let me just go ahead and turn on no clip so I can get to it real quick.
That sounds pretty janky.
Yeah, check this out. Oh, I fell off. But yeah, I find this map very, like, very weirdly similar in, the fog color, the over water, and another thing that I found while I was studying DM Equilibre, which is the first map I was on just a moment ago, was someone made a remake of it.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's very interesting that this map from 2006, made by a French Canadian mapper, has its own legacy.
I mean, it's not as uncommon as you'd think.
Yeah, this remake of Equilibre is called ZS Beyond, and I'm downloading it real quick, and I'll go have a look around. And you should tell me which atmosphere you like more. Oh, I didn't realize you're actually in the server. Change level ZS Beyond V2A. Are there still people in stream?
Um,
The fog and rickety bridges. Yeah, that is kind of Resident Evil
yeah.
4-y. I can kind of see it.
It's not hard to. Yeah, I feel like with a lot of maps, it's less about how good the map is on its own, and more about being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
I had a Counter-Strike Global Offensive map I made that wasn't very good, and somebody else took it and they put it on the workshop as a Trouble in Terrorist Town map, and it's still being played to this day by random people.
Check this map out. It's a remake of that original map.
And let me download it. 186 megabytes. Ooh, this is gonna take a couple hours.
Hours? You can
Well,
just
you
look
know,
at the stream. It's
also,
it's it's the same layout, but the guy put effort into redesigning it visually.
well, let's see what all he did.
All this orange lighting. I think he retconned the story of the map, by the way.
Oh, the map had a story?
Yeah, the original map was written in broken English by a guy who
Hmm.
presumably his first language was most likely French. And it said this town was built by a bunch of stupid people who built a town on rocks. And this one says that it's a town devastated by a tornado. So this retroactively changes the plot of the map in the remake. Have you checked out GM Boreas? It's made by the same guy who made GM Fork. I haven't. Why do you make all your maps in 4.3 or my videos in 4.3? Nostalgia bait. And it was easier when I was covering the ARGs because the ARGs were in 4.3. And I figured that the easiest way to make a video about videos that were in 4.3 was to also make them in 4.3.
All right, I'm in. So the colors on this map, I actually really like a lot.
Yeah? Do you like them more than the original?
Uh, it's hard to tell. You know, there's certainly a lot stronger atmosphere here, but
Yeah?
people do generally prefer to play on maps that are brighter. You know, the most popular maps tend to be the ones that take place on a sunny day.
Right.
The church is particularly beautiful.
Oh yeah, the
Oh, it's even
church.
got the god rays.
The God Rays?
Yeah,
What you mean?
up here.
Mm. Yeah, this church was really fucked up in the original one. You know, this can be our new series. We're gonna compare map remakes. We're gonna find like 3 examples.
Now, in this way, I find that this map is inferior in terms of the atmosphere. It opts for a more generic and garish environment, whereas the original went for a dustier, more sophisticated kind of unique essence.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Wow. Looks like Left 4 Dead. Yeah, actually, it does. This looks
Yeah.
like it could be a Left 4 Dead 1 map. Well, apart
You know,
from
if you
like
got rid of all the Half-Life 2 assets.
right. Now, I actually was a big fan of the original map when I found it. I found it through SMod Redux.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was turned into a zombie. Well, it was actually pretty interesting. The plot of the mission was that you came in on an airboat and you had to find gas to fill up. And so you went through the town killing zombies and finding the gas cans to put in the airboat. And I thought that was actually a unique flip on turning a deathmatch map into a single player experience.
You know, Richter, did you ever play Zombie Master back in the day?
No, I didn't, but it looked really fun.
I played the shit out of that mod back in the day. It was awesome.
Is No More Room in Hell any fun?
I never got that into it, but I know some people who really love it.
Looks like Death Toll. Yeah. Have you checked out the remakes of the GM Golden City maps? I don't know the original. Richter, you'd have to make a 3-hour long special on all the RP Downtown versions. See, that's me and Dimbeak's next collaboration.
And next, I'm gonna reveal your true name, Franklin.
Oh, fuck. Why would you do this?
Whoa! Check out this Counter-Strike source crate. Crazy.
Have you checked thoughts on the aesthetics of Left 4 Dead 1 maps compared to Left 4 Dead 2 maps? I think that the daylight thing was it was kind of needed.
Left 4 Dead 2 looks not as good as Left 4 Dead 1.
I really like the segment in Left 4 Dead 1 and No Mercy where you go through the subway.
That section, like honestly, every part of Left 4 Dead 1, like it just has really solid map design all around, with the exception of the sacrifice.
Yeah.
The Left 4 Dead 2 maps, on the other hand, their aesthetic is good. They do look good, but they don't look nearly as good as the Left 4 Dead 1 maps. Like in a lot of areas, they're oddly under detailed. especially a lot of the foresty and like swamp areas. Where
Left
in
4
Left
Dead
4
2
Dead
you
1
talking
they
about?
look really great. Yeah, in Left 4 Dead 1, like the open forest areas look great, but
Can
in
you
Left 4
boot up
Dead
Left 4
2,
Dead 1 maps in Gmod? Is that a thing you can do?
yes, you can enable it if you have them downloaded.
I don't think I have Left 4 Dead 1 downloaded right now, otherwise I would.
If you have Left 4 Dead 2 downloaded, then you'll still have them.
I don't think I have Left 4 Dead 2 downloaded either.
Oh, that's a sin. That's a gaming sin.
You're right. Gaming for your sins. When's the next one?
For your sins!
Right.
Yeah.
Cry of Sacrifice. Franklin Johannes. Alright, we have to stop putting my real name in chat.
Cry of sex.
Franklin Johannes. Franklin Overtime. Franklin Richter is a turtle. I fucking hate you guys. Oh, did my stream die? I think my stream might have died.
No, I don't think your stream died. I think. Oh, who's Pepaga Gaming?
Huh?
Someone joined.
Well. I have no idea who that is.
So no, Half-Life 2 on its own doesn't hold up. However, its mods do.
It's mods. Now, what does that say about the quality of the original game?
Not much. In fact, kind of irrelevant.
Really?
You know,
So this game is built from the weapons, enemies, and map catalog and texture database from Half-Life 2. And you don't think
Yeah.
that Gmod at all owes its success to Half-Life 2, and you don't think
I mean,
Gmod is at all a testament to Half-Life 2's legacy.
See that you're pulling a logical fallacy on me right here, okay? Just because Gary's mod relies on Half-Life 2 to be good doesn't mean that Half-Life 2 on its own is good.
See, but now my question for you there is, would Gmod still be popular if it weren't for Half-Life 2?
Obviously not, but that still has no bearing on whether Half-Life 2
And
is good today.
if the Gmod arsenal is good enough to stick up after 15 years, people still love to play this game that was rooted in Half-Life 2.
This is a very anti-Gestalt kind of perspective that you're taking here. You're trying to break these down into individual parts when it's the actual experience that defines whether or not these games hold up.
Right, but
An experience is more than the sum of its parts. You know, people don't play Gary's mod for the Half-Life 2 arsenal. Like, the Half-Life 2 arsenal obviously contributed to its success as a game, but isn't the defining feature that encapsulates the essence of Gary's mod.
right. But it surely says something about the quality of Half-Life 2 that it's been so prolific.
I mean, it's definitely built off of Half-Life 2's infrastructure, but it takes it and it runs with it in a way that's like actually good.
Now, what are your main gripes with Half-Life 2? Why would you say that it aged poorly?
I would say that it aged poorly for three major reasons. The most prominent reason is the fact that a lot of the gameplay, especially against Combine soldiers, just really has not held up.
I think it's
you know,
fine.
a lot of that's the problem. Is like at best it's fine, it's serviceable.
Well, how much of
know-
Half-Life 1 is just fine? More than we want to admit.
Honestly, with Half-Life 1, I don't know if I can even give an honest opinion on that one. It could be that Half-Life 1 is as bad or worse than Half-Life 2. I wouldn't know because I'm obsessed with Half-Life 1.
Right.
I can't give an honest opinion on that. But also, Half-Life 1's quality has nothing to do with Half-Life 2's. You know, they're separate games.
You're right. But I would still say
if Half-Life 1 is bad, that doesn't make Half-Life 2 good.
you're right, but I don't think either game is bad. I think both are great games. And I think that I think it's a little silly to dunk on Half-Life 2 if you also appreciate the greater Source engine and Gary's mod.
I mean, that's like saying that you can't support Enlightenment ideals unless you support the United States, because the United States came out of Enlightenment ideals structurally.
I think that's a little bit of a stretch.
I don't think it's a stretch at all. I think that I think if you're judging Half-Life 2 on its own as a game, as a singular entity, what you see is a game that is underwhelming, whose technology has not aged particularly well, and whose gameplay is in service of showing off that technology instead of being fun.
I disagree that the game isn't about being fun and is only a tech demo. Because a lot of parts of Half-Life 1 had nothing to do with being fun and everything to do with showing off technology.
See, that's a whataboutism right there, you know? What you just did
Yeah,
there?
that's true,
You,
but
you,
it's
you
mostly
defended Half-Life
and
2.
I'll admit the reason that I bring that up so much is because I notice a lot of the people who dunk on Half-Life 2 are Half-Life 1 Puritans who hate, the cutscenes or what have you.
I mean, Richter, the argument that you're making here, this is the equivalent argument of like if someone's trying to talk to you about climate change and you're like, yeah, well, Al Gore flies an airplane. It's a complete non sequitur.
I don't know if it's a complete non sequitur to compare a game to its prequel.
It is when that's not the subject of conversation. I'm not making the argument that Half-Life 2 is worse than Half-Life 1. I'm making the argument that Half-Life 2 is subpar generally.
Well, that's an opinion that you're allowed to have.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
take no
backing it up with
problem with
evidence.
that.
Yeah.
I just see.
Yeah, I'm backing it up with facts and data. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, you got Dim Shapiro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Also, my
I think Half-Life
game almost
2's
crashed.
legacy is phenomenal.
Well, it depends. Are we talking about Half-Life 2 as a game or Half-Life 2 as a mimetic force in gaming?
Now, what the hell is a mimetic force?
Mimetics, as in like a something that people like to discuss, build communities around, build on top of, and use as sort of a common language. If we're talking about Half-Life 2 as that, then Half-Life 2 as a phenomena, of course it holds up. But if we're talking about Half-Life 2 as a product that was sold on store shelves as a singular contained experience, that's the angle I've been talking towards.
Right.
We need
Okay.
to.
Okay. So there's your element that's been lost in translation on me. Is I kind of view Half-Life 2 as Half-Life 2 with all of its baggage. And I also just think that Half-Life 2, a lot of the things that people dislike about it are really overblown. And I think a lot
Hmm.
of it has to do with the fact that people are so familiar with Half-Life 2 by the point that they like actually start playing through it. Like a lot of people will already be exhausted of the Half-Life 2 arsenal before they even get to play Half-Life 2 because, they've played around in Gary's mod or what have you.
Hmm.
And I think when people complain about the arsenal isn't that good, the weapon selection, the vehicle segments or the cutscenes, I think it's because they're already used to all of that. I think you've got a game that's been around for so long that it's so ingrained. I've had friends play through the vehicle segments in Half-Life 2, which everyone calls like a chore, like it sucks. And everyone who I've had play through it said they had a lot of fun, running over the Metro cops, and that the entire segment where you get you destroy the combine using combine technology is it's a greater there's a Leadhead video about this is a greater analogy for human ingenuity or whatever, but it's also just a great sequence. And I think
We
that
can we can talk about the sequences are generally great on their first couple times through, but they fail to hold up over repeated playthroughs.
do you think that no, I was about to do another non sequitur.
I mean, for comparison, compared to this, I would say Half-Life 1 is a lot more replayable than Half-Life 2.
Eh, I don't know. I think it's really around the same in my opinion. Someone
Half-Life
should
1
time
doesn't
how
really
long
have
it
so
takes
many
to.
fixed set pieces. Half-Life 2 relies on a lot of fixed set pieces, a lot of fixed cutscenes, and a lot of flow-breaking puzzles that are only interesting the first time you have to figure them out. Once you're completely aware of the puzzle and it still takes up your time to solve it, it's less interesting. This is a problem
Well,
that
that's
puzzle
that's
games have in
true
general.
for that's true for Half-Life 1 as well. I mean, with the breaking the laser shield or whatever. Those all get more boring as you replay them. I don't think that has
I,
anything to do in particular with Half-Life 2. I think any game you replay too much, you're not going to have as much fun with. And
Yeah, but there's a certain drop off. I think Half-Life 2 specifically drops off a lot more, and I think it drops off because its core loop on its own isn't strong enough to carry the game, and it has to rely on its level design.
what do you mean it drops off more?
Like in the sense that it is completely reliant on its level design to make the game fulfilling, because the game mechanics on their own don't stand up.
I don't know if I'd say the game mechanics don't stand up. I still have a lot of fun with the gravity gun.
Well, like, you got to think, like, if the level design were worse, if it weren't Valve tier level design, if it were just hallways, if it was a hallway shooter fighting Metro cops, how fun would the game be?
Well, if Half-Life 1 was all Zen, how fun would that be? I mean, I feel like this isn't really
No,
a...
no, no, no. What I'm saying is when you break it down to its core mechanics, the core mechanics of Half-Life 2 just don't work on their own. They need that level design to keep the flow going, and that's why the level design relies on a lot of gimmicks and on a lot of specific
Now, what do we
circumstances.
consider a gimmick in video games? Because I'd consider basically any unique mechanic you could use in a video game to be a gimmick. I don't see that as a bad thing.
Well, I would say that you could easily define a gimmick as any gameplay mechanic that does not service the core loop of the game.
Now, what do you mean when you say a core loop of a game? I mean, you're kind of throwing me into a bunch of weird established systems you clearly have figured out. I don't You're using
Well,
terminology I don't
the
fully
core
understand.
so games typically have a core loop, a secondary loop, and a tertiary loop. Okay? The core loop is the moment-to-moment gameplay, running around, shooting things, fighting enemies, solving puzzles, opening crates. A secondary loop is more mid to long-term goals that take anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes to reach. So you could say a secondary loop in Half-Life 2 is being able to navigate the map, being able to get from point A to point B. And then a tertiary loop is the overarching kind of meta loop that is the inspiration for the other loops. So in Half-Life 2 it'd be, say, getting to Eli's lab, or getting to the end of the game, whatever that might be. Other games have tertiary loops
Okay,
like
so
leveling
basically
up.
what you're breaking down is that there's gameplay in an immediate sense, gameplay as it serves in an entire level, and then the story.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is that Half-Life 2's core loop does not hold up on its own. It has to be propped up by that level design, and that's why it's not as fresh on replay, is because there's not as much emergent gameplay, because it is reliant on the set pieces to be enjoyable in the first place.
I don't understand. So you're saying the game is only fun because it's designed by Valve?
No, I'm talking about the level design.
I think the level design is fine.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that without it having that what I'm saying is that the enjoyment of the game is entirely predicated on the level design itself, not on the actual mechanics of the game moment to moment.
I would disagree because I think if that was the case, then Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2 wouldn't be fun. I mean, those
No,
introduce almost no new mechanics.
but they have really good level design, Richter.
So what is your point is that level design is important. But how does
My
that
point
affect the
my
quality of
point my
Half-Life
point
2?
is my Richter, the point that I'm making is that if you were to strip down, so for point of comparison, if you were to strip down Half-Life 1 and turn it into a series of corridors with just enemies in it, the core loop would still work pretty well. Whereas with Half-Life 2, if you were to do the same, the combat would feel very shallow, very off, and that's because Half-Life 2's core loop doesn't stand up without a strong level design backdrop for it
I
to
think your
occur on.
point is that Half-Life 2 has a greater focus on the story,
No,
and
no,
that
this
it
has
doesn't
nothing to
make
do with
much.
story. I'm not talking about story at all.
I don't
What I'm
understand.
what I'm talk what I'm talking about is the level design. The level design is the source of pretty much all of the entertainment value in Half-Life 2, and the problem with it being weighted
I
that heavily
disagree because
towards.
the gravity gun. It's a revolutionary
Yeah, but if you
weapon.
if you have it if you have an incompetent studio, right, that turns it into a corridor shooter with just props and enemies, the combat is going to feel pretty shallow. The
Well,
gravity
I
gun,
think the Half-Life 1 combat would feel more shallow than you're giving it credit for.
I think it would hold up a lot better. Similar, like, I think Doom's combat would hold up a lot better if it were just a hallway shooter, because it practically almost is.
Right.
Doom doesn't have so many level design gimmicks to rely on. Neither does Quake. With Half-Life 2, you look at some of the most successful Half-Life 2 mods. There are a lot of really crappy ones out there, and the ones that define the one, like, what doesn't make a Half-Life 2 mod popular Is it just being a hallway shooter? Is it just being a sequence of rooms with enemies? Nobody wants to play that. The ones that take off the most are the ones that have really elaborate level design. But you look at a game like Quake,
No, I think it's
and
just variety. I don't think it really has to do with elaborate level design. Half-Life 2
I
has
think it
a
does.
I think maybe what your problem with Half-Life 2 might be is that it interrupts gunplay too much.
No, no, that's not my problem at all. My problem, like, sure, there are a lot of flow breaking sequences in the game, and that is a problem it has.
I
But I
think
wouldn't
they're
say
only
that's the
really flow
primary
breaking
problem.
if you already know the solution to the puzzles.
Which you will if you're replaying it. So it does. So it contributes to
Yeah,
it
but
being less replayable.
this is true with Half-Life 1 too.
The difference is that Half-Life 1's puzzles are pretty damn brief.
Are Half-Life 2's particularly intensive?
They break flow a lot more than the ones in Half-Life 1. You know, in
How
Half-Life
so?
1,
That you move a couple barrels or you move a
yeah,
couple
well,
of blocks.
the difference is that in Half-Life 2, it'll center an entire sequence around moving very quickly through levels on a vehicle, and then will lock you out of that vehicle until you go and solve the puzzle. Whereas in
Usually,
Half-Life 1,
okay, so the best example I can think of that, what you're describing right there, would be in the Highway 17 chapter when you have to get the car batteries to power the door or whatever. But even then, that's not flow breaking because while you have to do that, you have to fight an enemy encounter.
well, yeah, I mean, I think that sequence works fine.
So then, what sequence are you talking about?
Like a lot of the airboat sequences, like having to stop your airboat to get out and stack a ton of cinder blocks onto a. Oh wait, no, you don't get out of the
That
airboat for
was
that.
not
What am I
doing the
saying?
airboat. You might be referring to when you have to
That's a
get out and
chase
crank
sequence.
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
when you have
that
to
chase
crank the.
sequence, having to stop in the middle of the dramatic chase to stack some bricks onto a seesaw. That's pretty flow breaking. It's interesting the first time you do it, but on replay, that part just feels like a chore.
Right, but that takes about 30 seconds.
30 seconds is a lot of time in a video game, especially when it's wedged in between a high octane, sequence where you're blasting through the game.
See, but that actually isn't just a puzzle sequence. That also serves as a place where the player can. I believe there's a supply crate drop there too. So not only it's designed to give a player what do you say a break, and then it's combined with a very simple puzzle. But I think what may be the problem there is that people have gotten better at these games as they've been out for longer, and they don't need that supply crate drop. So it just comes across as, oh well, now I have to stop for no reason.
Well, I mean, the thing about supply crate drops, they exist as a mechanic of the way for the game designer to direct your attention towards, what is the most fun way to be playing the game.
Right.
Like that's their role. So I mean, you could put a supply drop anywhere in the game and use that as justification to accomplish something. One of the running problems with, say, the airboat sections is the amount of time that it forces you to get out of the vehicle to go do something.
See, but that's interesting because most of the time when I get complaints about the airboat sequence, people will say that they wish they could just get out of it and go shoot things.
Hmm. I mean, I would rather just have one or the other. Just have a. I mean,
How many
it's not
times do you
even
get
that.
out of the airboat? I feel like you get out of the Jeep more than you get out of the airboat.
I mean, you get the difference is the pacing with the Jeep section with Highway 17 is better than the airboat section. The developers of Half-Life 2 themselves have recognized that the airboat section went on for probably too long. Probably could have been cut down.
I disagree. I think it was fine. Also, do you have Counter-Strike source mounted?
Yes.
All right.
But the point that I'm making, this I've got derailed. The central point I've been trying to make is that the core loop of Half-Life 2, its combat, its weapons, the essence of the gameplay devoid of level design isn't very strong. So it has to rely on strong level design to be fun. And
See,
the
but
downside to this is that level design has a lower the level design gets old quicker than gameplay mechanics do. You get what I'm saying?
no, I feel like this is kind of you're comparing apples and oranges.
How so? I'm comparing two different parts of the
Level
same
design
game.
isn't like I feel like it's a little strange to compare level design as a concept to game mechanics that can actually age. Like,
Level design ages
it's,
too.
well, level design ages, but not, so you're referring to, like, I'm just kind of confused as to what you mean and why you're comparing those two.
I'm comparing those two because what I'm saying is that Half-Life 2's core loop, its combat, isn't particularly entertaining. What props it up is how the pieces of the board are
See,
organized.
now, why would you say that the Half-Life 1, or would you say that the Half-Life 1 gunplay is more entertaining?
I think it holds up better than Half-Life 2's. Now, its level design doesn't.
You think Half-Life 2's level design holds up better than Half-Life 1's?
Yes.
Oh, that's take I have not heard before.
I mean, Half-Life 2 just has really solid, straightforward level design, whereas Half-Life 1's, it's got some issues from time to time.
Now, what I'm interested as to how you come to that opinion, given your feelings about the flow of Half-Life 2 being interrupted by the puzzles.
I mean, that's obviously a downside of Half-Life 2's, but where Half-Life 2 is strong is in a lot of its scripted encounters. A lot of, generally traversing the levels. It's a lot harder to get stuck in Half-Life 2 than it is in Half-Life 1. Half-Life 1 also has a lot of gameplay sequences that just like aren't very fun.
Mm. Now, what sequence did you not find fun in Half-Life 2?
Um, so in Half-Life 2, the sequences I don't find fun. Pretty much every puzzle after you've already solved them, with some exceptions. If it's a brief puzzle. Half-Life 2 has a lot of problems in the Nova Prospect section of the game. Pretty much any set piece where you fight a gunship, the gunship is really not aged well as a boss fight.
Well, I
Um,
think it's a very generic boss fight.
yeah, it's really it's kind of boring
Well, I
and
think part of
sometimes
that is that it
annoying.
was kind of overdone in Half-Life 1.
The
It's
gunship.
I mean, more generally, the flying enemy that you have to shoot with rockets 3 times.
I mean, I think Half-Life 1 used them fairly sparingly and did it fine.
I know, but I mean, by the time that you get to Half-Life 2, it's kind of
Well, the problem with
played
Half-Life
out.
2 is that the puzzle of having to use the problem with Half-Life 2 is that it doesn't escalate. The puzzle of having to destroy a gunship with the laser pointed rocket, it doesn't really change every time you do it. It's kind of the same exact fight every time.
Hmm. This map is really interesting to me, and I don't really know why.
It's like one of the least popular CSS maps.
It seems really weird. It's a really weird atmosphere.
I mean, it's one of the few Counter-Strike source maps that takes place at night.
Is it night?
Um,
No, the
uh,
sun's up there. It's like at dusk.
yeah, it's more afternoon, but I remember being able to buy night vision goggles on this map. This might be, this is weird actually, because I remember this map being at night. Like, that's why all the lights are on.
Mm. See, one thing that's interesting about this map I know is that it's different every time you boot it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the doors change. Certain doors are open. It's like randomized. Did you know that?
Yeah. I've used, I think I used I forget what project I was working on, but I used a project where oh yeah, I was working on a jailbreak map for Counter-Strike Source where I used similar logic for like a jailbreak map where like the vents are randomized every time. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not.
It's interesting. Yeah, this was just a really weird and obscure map that it looks really primitive. It's maybe
Honestly,
a
like
little
the
clashing looking.
gold source version of this map actually holds up pretty well.
Yeah, I've never played it.
It's fun.
Do you think the world will ever get their hands on a program that will effortlessly convert gold source maps to source maps without a ginormous fucking headache?
I mean, it's not that time consuming as it is now.
See, but didn't Valve have software that would do it in like the blink of an eye?
Uh, they probably did for Half-Life Source. I mean, it's not like the actual map data is particularly complicated. Like literally all that like a hammer file is it's just a sequence of like scripts that just spell out where the boxes are.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do a mapping competition where the joke is that everyone has to design the map in Notepad and just like mentally figure out where everything goes.
See, now how would you make sure people weren't cheating, though.
That's why I never ran it.
It does sound pretty funny, though.
It's also a terrible idea. Probably no maps would be made. Like the only map that would get made would be like a cube.
You know, it took me a while to realize that Father Grigori was named after Rasputin.
Oh yeah.
Mad Eastern European guy with the facial hair.
Honestly, Grigori, one of the best parts of Half-Life 2.
Definitely agree. I definitely agree. Grigori is one of
holds
the
up pretty
better
well.
characters. You know he's voiced by the same guy as the fisherman?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's also the voice actor for Bill.
Hmm.
I think he was I think for Grigori they pitched his voice down, it kind of sounds like.
Well, could have fooled me.
You know the fisherman from Lost Coast was the first Half-Life character to be made without a face reference. Made from scratch.
I did not know that.
Yeah. There's concept art of him, and actually the concept art kind of sort of looks like TF2 concept art, actually.
Have you ever seen that one video that was like they changed the Citadel map and they just added the fisherman to like the end of Half-Life 2 at the top of the Citadel? Where when you notice like Breen is getting ready to power up, they just had the fisherman walk out and go, "Ah, you must be here to fight the Combine."
No, I haven't seen that.
And then they got banned from the Half-Life 1, no, the Half-Life subreddit. They got banned for trolling for
Right.
that video.
Right. I
It
see.
was like the dumbest thing to happen in the Half-Life community since God, it's probably just the dumbest thing to ever happen in the Half-Life community.
By
Period.
chance, do you have Half-Life 2 Deathmatch installed?
I don't think I do.
All
but
right.
I think that they're included by default these days.
Do you have Half-Life Source installed?
Here's a question for you, Richter. How come Half-Life 2 Deathmatch aged so poorly compared to Half-Life 1 Deathmatch?
I think both of them aged pretty poorly.
Half-Life 1 Deathmatch still gets regular players and new maps to this day. And not
Half-Life
like
2
insignificant
Deathmatch's
new
netcode
maps.
kind of fucking sucks.
See, Half-Life
It
1
runs
Deathmatch...
pretty poorly. The sprinting feels really weird. And
Richter, how do you feel about hopping over to Half-Life 1 Deathmatch, and I'll show you some of the really cool things it has to offer.
I feel like maybe that's something for another day, because I just remembered we started this stream playing Cry of Fear. R.I.P. Jim French. Yeah, Jim French is the guy who voiced he voiced Father Grigori, the fisherman, and Bill from Left 4 Dead, and I believe he passed in 20... I'm not going to say it and get it wrong. Sometime in the 2010s.
Listen, how about this? I'll show you one good Half-Life Deathmatch map.
Why?
Because it's interesting and it just came out like a couple months ago.
Why?
Because it's cool.
What could possibly be cool about a map for Half-Life 1 Deathmatch?
It has a lot of detail.
You know what else has a lot of detail?
What?
My ass.
Yeah, I know. I've inspected every pixel of detail.
What the fuck?
Here, let me
You're
boot up the map.
psyoping my viewers into thinking that you and I might have homosexual relations.
Oh,
And
wait,
this is not the case.
Is it still that you have to port forward to host in Half-Life?
Yeah,
Deathmatch?
probably.
Oh, that sucks.
What the fuck am I gonna name this stream? It was just gonna be Cry of Fear finale. I think we've been streaming for like 2 more hours.
Well,
Cry of Fear Insanity plus Insanity with dimbeak. You know what? I'm booting up Half-Life 1, but you better not waste my time.
Listen, I just gotta figure out how to forward my ports real quick, okay?
Alright. Richter, are you cheating on me? I already told you, Belstad, I'm not cheating on you. I would never do that. I'm a good guy.
You know, how much do you know about intersectional social justice?
I don't know anything.
I don't know a damn thing.
I don't.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. You keep living in the darkness.
I will. I'm trying, actually.
Oh, this is crazy. I didn't realize that. Half-Life is a first-person shooter and action game published by Sierra Studios that Valve released in 1998. You're blowing my
Wow.
mind.
Cry of Fear, but we play Gary's mod instead. Oh god, this stream probably still says Cry of Fear.
Oh yeah. Cry of Fear, except we jack off instead.
Right. Been streaming for a ridiculous amount of time. Alright, I'm waiting. I've got my game up.
Listen, I'm forwarding my ports as we speak, okay?
Is that
All
some kind
right.
of innuendo?
It's n- You know, Richter, you just know exactly how to get under my cock.
What the fuck does that mean?
You realize that? You just know how
No!
to slip right in there.
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking
You just
about,
know how to
man.
crawl on
No,
in.
I have nothing to do with your cock. I don't do anything to your cock. I've never done anything to your cock. That's weird.
Yeah, keep saying it.
Name it Vortigaunt sex. Political? Yeah. Alright, man, I've got like 17 people waiting.
All right. Let me try and host. Let me see what happens. You know how funny this thing can be. You know how funny Half-Life servers can be. You know how they'll make you laugh out loud.
I know how funny you can be.
Not very.
Funny enough. For my
Enough.
taste.
Just enough to scrape by.
Yeah. But that's
All right.
how funny I am as well.
All right. See if you can join me.
Alright. No, I can't.
All right. Let me try another tactic here.
You playing Half-Life Decay? I'm making a video about Half-Life Decay. Actually, I'm not even making it anymore. It's scheduled.
All right. Try now.
Nothing in the Friends tab.
Damn.
Oh, wait. Well, it gave me the option to join on Steam for a second, but it's not actually letting me join.
Yeah. I need to get this port forward running here.
I think we don't need to do that. I think maybe we should end the stream.
You might be right. You might be right about that. We could get this working a different time.
Because I believe I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours. I already doxed you on stream. You already
It's
made my
true.
viewers
I
think that we're
doxed
in a
you.
homosexual relationship.
We are.
And I'm kind of tired of it. So,
Let me just let you know. I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it, man.
I'm losing it. This might be the end.
It might be. It might
This is
be.
the end of Richter Overtime. This is the end of Gaming for Your Sins. It all ends here.
Indeed. Alright, well, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to add a link to your channel in the description in case some other person wants to view your
In
videos
case
after this horrendous display you've given.
in case some psychopath wants to learn how to map for Half-Life 1 because they've given up on living an actual like real life.
Exactly, exactly. So, thanks everybody who came out to the stream. Have a good evening. Goodbye.
Farewell and good night.